Whew, there we go. Hello. How's it going? Hi, Demon. How's it going? Welcome back. Sorry, I had to let the dog out. So, that is not my password. We're off to a great start right now. On my alt. You changed your stuff around. Awesome. Okay. No worries. How's it going? It has been, oh goodness, all over the place. So I was gonna stream yesterday. Stuff happened. Life. Ended up with really bad vertigo, so I ended up delaying it till today. And then, now we're here. So am I as set up as I should be? No, but that's fine. Everything is fine. But yeah, no, it's been super crazy. Today's gonna be okay. Right now, I should say, is gonna be Soulframe. I'm either gonna do Warframe or Pokemon later. Probably Warframe though, because I've been neglecting that, and I still need to do some of the stuff that they did. So I didn't do the alerts and stuff. Um, so right now it's gonna be Soulframe. Later's gonna probably be Warframe. Yeah. But yeah, how's it going? A Soulframe. That was a thing that got me into streaming, like fully into streaming more. So gotta do what I gotta do with that. I just need to double check something real quick. I've been trying to fix a few different things, and then, like I said, ended up a little bit sick yesterday. So it's been insanity. Okay. Okay, this message I'm gonna actually have to copy really quickly. Because I'm not using that right now. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. So many things just popped up, and it's not supposed to do that many pop-ups. But yeah. It's been all sorts of crazy. Will be hosting a massive Soulframe on November 14th through the 16th. Oh, that's funny. Message about the giveaway starting Tuesday, November 4th. Okay, that should be theoretically the correct information there. Everything's good there. Anyways, but yes, sorry, Demon. I am going to be doing some Soulframe right now. They do have the Ocfomar event still going on. Not that I need any of the parts, but I know a lot of people are really excited about it and trying to get all the parts and everything. So I have been wanting to make sure that I could get everybody the information that they need for that. On top of that, it's just been chaos. Yeah, this was supposed to be like my big like streaming weekend because like I have the house to myself, nobody around, all the things, and then I ended up sick yesterday. So, story of my life. But it's fine. So, is what it is, but it's all good. But yeah, so we are going to be diving into Soulframe today for right now. Like I said, probably going to be swapping over to either Pokemon or Warframe a little bit later. I will have to take a couple breaks in between because I am dog sitting and I just let the dog out. That's why I was a little bit delayed in actually diving into this. But I just need to make sure the dog does not, it has opportunities to go to the restroom. So yeah, but otherwise, things are going great right now. Got tons of water, so we're gonna stay hydrated and all the things. You guys should stay hydrated too. But yeah, it's been a week, man. It's been all the things. I made a video. I shouldn't have done a video yesterday when I was feeling like garbage. But I ended up making a video yesterday that's going to come out on Tuesday. It's going to give all the details about the Soulframe code giveaway that we're doing, all the things. If I look like I'd been crying in that video, it's because I was. Don't worry, we're fine. We're fine. But and I did poke fun at myself for it in there because I was just out of it. But yeah, so we're gonna be doing that, and that's gonna be again the weekend of the 14th, so the 14th, 15th, and 16th, massive Soulframe code giveaway. Again, those are from donations from people in the community, things like that, that are bringing their codes so we can get it to as many people as possible. And the people that are donating their codes are getting huge shout outs, all the things. And yeah, and then again, for those of you who are still trying to get access to this game, I'm going to be repeating this 500,000 times today. But just so you're aware, if you are still trying to get into Soulframe, sign up on soulframe.com. That is way number one because they give out 2,000 to 4,000 codes every single Wednesday. Way number two is to connect your Twitch and your Soulframe accounts. Watch the stream on Tuesday with DE Sarah, and that's the official Soulframe channel that you're going to want to watch for that. You only need to watch for 20 minutes. You'll get a code drop, all the things, and you'll be able to dive straight into the game. It's gonna be awesome. And I'm using that to collect codes for the giveaway as well. And like I said, if none of those work, I'm doing that big giveaway. And if none of that works, there's always other social media methods of finding. Need to make sure this is not critical anything. Oh, it's just okay. Critical in that it's my niece and she's adorable. So, um, but nothing like emergency room or anything like that. So we're good. But yeah, so that's kind of it on the housekeeping. I think maybe we'll see. Anyways, plan for the next few days is gonna be doing a lot of streaming regardless. So if I don't get to one game tonight, I will most definitely get it tomorrow. So we're gonna go ahead and dive straight into Soulframe. And I want to make sure, I've been having some weird sound issues, so I want to make sure that we're good there. I also just realized I needed to make a note. When I shower, I get weird shower thoughts of like crazy ideas and stuff. And, my hair's all damp and stuff. And I had some crazy stream ideas. And I need to make sure that I get those written out. Song for crazy secret anyways. Secret things that I'm adding in here because that's what I do. I add all the crazy secret things. But yeah, anyways, like I said, diving into the Soulframe stuff. It is Ocfomar. Very, very excited for all the things. I have all the masks now. One of the things that was asked, Smooth Operator, who's also a heavy Soulframe Warframe player, has asked me to do a Hansel and Gretel outfit and run a stream with him sometime this week. I have no idea. You know how long it's been since I've watched Hansel and Gretel? I'm like, I'm not 100% sure. I may end up doing, the diadem here, things like that. I'm like, I don't know. I'm not. I'm like, me with budget builds and things like that. It's going to definitely be very, very interesting. But I'll kind of mess around with it, and you guys can probably see that later. But yeah, so we did get the new masks, which I'm absolutely stoked for. We do have, our little Zook mask, which is absolutely amazing. And if you did not see the official Play Soulframe tweet, they did show off the 3D printed mask that was designed by one of the members of the team. Absolutely gorgeous. I love it. I'm actually going to go be-stitch this here in a minute because I do want to permanently unlock this look. And then, of course, we still have the Crone Cucurbita mask. And I always mess up the name on this. I call it the Cucurbita mask. It's the Cucurbita mask. Gonna still butcher that. But this was the one from last year. I already had it. They did add some defense and stuff on there. Nothing to be, super excited about, but it is there. And then, of course, we do have the Papa Peppo mask. That, again, I also keep screwing up the name on. That was also added for this year. This one, it's really, really cool, don't get me wrong, but, there's just something about the super creepiness of this particular one that I'm like, I need to make sure that I save that forever and ever. And then I just have I really love this particular mask as well. So I think I'm also going to make sure that I be-stitch that as well. And then, yeah, like I said, at some point I'm going to have to do some fashion stuff for the run with Smooth Operator. So we're not there just yet, but that is part of the plan. But this is actually going to be the first time that I be-stitch anything. So they did change the be-stitching. It's going to be definitely very interesting. I am a little nervous. They did give us additional ones, and then I also purchased my own additional ones. So, and then this one is just basically where you're going to unlock what it's going to look like, all the things, and then it'll permanently use that for be-stitching. So regardless of what outfit I'm using, it'll always look like that. So I am actually going to go ahead and do that. It is currently unlocked, and now I'm able to use that. So now what I do not know is whether or not, like, how it's going to work out with the... Oh, I just realized that's why it was doing the black and white. I'm like, wow, it's, like, really black and white. I understand now. It's because of how I be-stitched it. So what I'm actually going to do is, oh, yes, make this as creepy as humanly possible. I wonder if orange would be a little bit... No, I want the red. I want the red. Yeah, we're going to get that creepy... dive into the creepiness. I'm not sure what each of these do, so I do want to kind of... Okay. Ooh, I can... You know what I realized? I can do, like, fall colors for the leaves. Oh, nope, that's not what I wanted. Go back to white. Go back to white! We want that to be white. We like the creepiness of the... Ooh, this is actually a lot brighter white. We'll go by that. And then the black... Let's see. Is this one? Okay, that's more... Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to go for. So again, like I said, this is going to be the first thing. Hi, Xfinity Wi-Fi. So this is actually a lot similar to Skyrim than I would say a general MMO. You are still able to play with other players, but it's more akin to Skyrim where you can do actually everything at this point solo. Sorry, I got distracted by fashion. As can happen in this game. But yes, I am here for this. Excellent. Creepiness, wonderful. They may actually have to do additional ones just so we can get all the leaves and stuff colored. But yes, we're gonna run like this today, which is very different than my usual character look. But I'm pretty excited. Okay, that was the first time I've be-stitched anything in this game, so you know, yay for that. But yeah, so it is very MMO light in that you can do multiplayer, you can go into certain player hubs and interact with other players, things like that. But you're not going to necessarily... I never swapped this. I need to make sure I swap this to a grace weapon, which is Vertig... Oh, that Nettles also? I thought it was Verdigris. Oh, Verdigris is Spirit. Just kidding. Boom! Nailed it. Although I kind of like the fly blades more, so I'm going to put on the fly blades. But yeah, it is very MMO light, so just keep that in mind. And then I did swap to this weapon. We're good there. Okay, cool. Just making sure. Oh yeah, that mask is just... I love it. They did such an amazing job with that. I like this event, honestly. Like, it was the first time we ever had an event in the game last year. And it was totally unexpected because they dropped it Halloween, like the day of Halloween. It was either the day of Halloween or the day right before Halloween. And it was perfect because like none of us were expecting them to drop anything like this. And it was, yeah. It's great. It's a very, very simple, very, very chill event. And I love that I'm not sitting there running around like, oh my gosh, I need to do this, and then I have to farm that, and then I have to, all the things, just so that I can, hopefully get the things that I need to drop. Like, no, it's like it's a very simple farm, and I love that. So, I do think that they're going to expand it in the future, but, yeah. So not Spectre. Drops are not currently available for basic streamers like myself. It is only through the official Play Soulframe group. So if you go to twitch.tv/play Soulframe, their next their next Envoy hour, which is also the final Envoy hour, is going to be on Tuesday, and that's going to be your last chance for the drops. With that in mind, I am also collecting codes and things like that. So we will be doing a massive giveaway. If you do !giveaway, you'll see the dates that I'm running that, and then on Tuesday, November 4th, right after the Envoy hour, I have a video dropping that's going to give like the full detailed explanation of all the things with my giveaways. No follows are ever required for my giveaways unless it's physical merchandise. So, boom! Not that I needed that, but boom! We got another one. Um, so yeah, that is some details for you there. I really wish I could say, yeah, drops are on, but unfortunately, I don't think that option is available to us at this time. If you popped in and it did say drops, I think that's some sort of Twitch-wide thing that's going on right now. I haven't been paying attention because I've been having a lot of issues on the Twitch side. So I've been mostly watching streams on TikTok or YouTube. But I did kind of pop in earlier to Smooth Operator's stream, and I did notice that there was a pop-up there for drops. I do think that is a Twitch-wide thing, not a Soulframe thing. Unless things have changed and nobody told me, in which case that is absolutely phenomenal. But, to my knowledge, I do believe it is just a Twitch-wide thing. So, and let me see, just making sure. Yep, we're golden there. Perfect. No Balix, unfortunate. I am trying really, really hard to get better about calling the Shrimpy by their real names. Balic lanterns. So I am, if you hear me refer to them as that is why I'm trying to be better about it. But, they're still really one of my favorite enemies in the game that they've ever added, so. There we go. Make sure that's off. That was tripping me up over there. Alright, ducky! We got a ducky collecting all the animals. Boom. Nailed it. And we got our totem. Not that we need any more totems right now. I have so many totems, it's ridiculous. But it is always nice. Alright, I think those are pumpkins, but just in case, I'm creeping. Oh, even better. Okay. So, these guys I need because I can pickpocket them and possibly get a... Ooh, that! Willowing. Perfect. So we did end up getting a Willowing. I don't know how to get it to drop from these other guys. I'll explode those guys, though, and I should... Oh, I triggered the spirits! I made them angry. Let me kill those. But yeah, these guys are part of the event, so I knocked out the mushroom... Jeez, brain. I knocked out the winter squash, and sometimes when you do that, these guys pop up randomly. Oh, okay, we don't need it. Don't throw. Stop throwing. I get a little trigger happy when I start throwing things. But I didn't realize that the willow whirls, I forget the name of these guys, can spawn over here. I did not realize. We're right by the College of Pensives. Because that is, yeah, right there's College Pensives, because that's the entrance to the unmarked dungeon. I don't know why it's unmarked. Actually, I'm pretty sure I checked this last time. I just want to make sure. I don't know why it comes in as unmarked. Or if they're just calling it as, like, the College of Pensives dungeon or what. Technically, that should have triggered it to show up on the map. Oh, now it does. Okay, so they did fix that. Awesome, because I did that last time and it didn't do that. That is awesome. Perfect. That makes me feel a lot better. I wonder if they fixed this one then, because I was having some issues with... Oh, biscuits. Where is Oriswell? There it is. that one. So I want to go check on that one as well, because that was something that I had noticed where I'm like, hey, like you can go into these dungeons and they don't show up as, dungeons. So that's interesting. But now they do. So that is awesome that they gave us that feedback, rat. Sorry. The rats are really, really good to collect when you can find them. They're actually a lot easier to find around the towns and villages and things like that. But out here, this is actually maybe because we have the little bog here. Maybe that's why. They are really out over by Birdie's Bog as well. So, oh, that is a winter squash. And we got our winter seeds. I am stocking up on the winter seeds, the winter squash seeds, because this year they added the 2 new ones. I had, yeah, you think you're gonna kick me here, dude? You're not. I ended up not braining. I ended up, before they dropped the event, I had 73 sitting in my inventory, and each of the new masks cost 100 squash seeds. So I was kind of already at like a slight advantage with that for at least one of the masks. So I am trying to collect as many as possible for next year. Just for my own sanity. But yeah. It's such a cute little event, and like now with like the world feeling a lot more open, a lot more full, it has definitely been feeling like it is like they blend in a bit more into the environment, but like it's still really, really good, and it feels really, really cool to kind of see the difference between last year's event and this year's event. One of my, actually, when I first started streaming last year, this was when they actually had just added this event, and they lifted the NDA. So they did all of that all at the same time. Oh, that was just a delay in the sound. Got it. So they had lifted the NDA. They gave us this event for the first time, and we were able to kind of run around. So there is a very big distinction between what this looked like last year versus what it looks like now. I'm pretty sure this village here did not even exist at the time. And actually quite a few of the things. We were still actually confined to this starter area too. Okay, do you see that right there? That white thing, or that glowing thing? That is actually a trigger for, I don't have my weapon. There we go. That is actually a trigger for the blue barriers that pop up. What I'm going to try to do is I'm going to see if I can trigger it or break it before it... stab it. Stab it. Stab it. There we go. I get a really bad loops. Okay, so it's right there. See if I can aim this properly. If I whack it... Okay, so these don't explode like the mine, so you just have to straight up trigger it. Got it. Interesting to know. I didn't know that, so, we do things for science and learning. And like I said, I've been doing this for quite a while now. I will not presume to know every little thing about this game. I am still always learning new things. So, yeah, release the beavers. Look at those toes. They're so freaking cute, man. Oh, the beavers. They are adorable. All right. And then I have noticed, so I was running this the other day, and there was just like 3 or 4 different animals in this village. And I was just like, dang, this is like a hot spot for critters. And I don't know that it was intentional. Oop. If you can hear that, that is going to be the, You know what, Demon? You're not the first person that have said that. I had a few people say that before. I've never played Far Cry Primal. I've never played Far Cry in general. So I'm not able to kind of, tell you that. But this is definitely a lot of blending of genres, and there are a lot of elements in here that are very similar to a lot of different things. So, you know, it's very possible that they took a lot of inspiration from that. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna creep up over on this squirrel. Don't you run away. I want a good up-close look. Okay. I'm trying to get good visuals of all of the critters and their 5-tier, because there is a visual distinction between them. I've just been failing miserably, so. But I'm also in the starter area. I'm not really expecting to find a lot of tier 5 critters over here. So, it's just where, I don't even remember why I was over here, but where I ended up logging out by, yeah, can't wait to get rid of these weapons. The mockery weapons are not my favorite weapons. They are new. And I don't mind testing them out and stuff, but yeah, definitely not among my favorite. Alright, these ones are the hardest ones to distinguish why they are... That was interesting. The bunnies, because they are already, you know, these pale colors and stuff, I don't know how to tell the difference between, like, a basic bunny and a tier, like, the higher tier bunnies. That's definitely one of the things that I kind of want to figure out eventually. Oop. Oh, it's pumpkins. Or squash. Ah! They're not pumpkins, they're squash. Wow, we are definitely getting a lot of angry spirits, though. It's not like or it's not supposed to be a guarantee of spirits every single time, but, you know, here we are. They're only level 1, and they're level 1 regardless of where you smash them, so, like, you're not going to get higher level enemies further out from the starter area, but, yeah, it's definitely pretty interesting, so I will take that. Alright, oh no, you're running away. I can't. Okay, whatever. That's fine. So one of the things I've actually seen a few people see, there's none that popped up here. One of the things I've seen a few people do is they will, like, trigger a bunch of them and just basically have an army of ghosts and spirits following them, which I think is kind of hilarious. But they can get very annoying if they're just, you know, constantly following you, so. Dead, son, you dead. But yeah, like I said, it is definitely one of my favorite events that they do. If you guys saw, I posted some pictures before, but like at TennoCon this year, they had this absolutely stunning thing. And if it is in the back of the Warframe dev stream, it's in their little back room that they have there where they stream all of that. Absolutely gorgeous. And it's really, really cool to see up close and personal. So, but, you know, it's the little things. I do love seeing, though, when they make real things from their games and stuff like that. I think it's just really neat art and things that people do with that. So, alright, you, squirrel. Oh, it's a basic squirrel. Wow, okay, in my face. Not what I was hoping for right now. Thank you. Or ever, really. Let's just, like, skin that. Squirrel meat. Not in this game. Just kidding. But, whack. Nothing. And these, like, so these, scarecrow, I kind of see them as, like, a trick-or-treat kind of thing, where you either get blessed with a joinery, I'm sorry, not a join. You either get blessed with a fragment of one of the masks, or you don't. So, trick or treat, and I got tricked. There's nothing there. So, don't you run across my screen like that. Let's see. Yep. What in the biscuits was that? Alright, just making sure there wasn't anything super pressing there. We good. Alright, but yeah. So then if you guys have any questions while I am running around, please feel free to ask them. Like I said, I have a lot of knowledge. There's other people who hang out who have a lot of knowledge. And we are all very, very happy to share that knowledge very freely. You know, I'm not going to send you to go, oh, look at this, and go look at, like, the wiki or something. No, we share knowledge freely here. I'm not going to send you to other resources. So, besides, it kind of, you know, removes the whole human element out of it, and, it's fine. Like, there are times where I've made mistakes with the information. Oh, biscuits. See what I mean? They're so common. I hope one day that they would add these spirits, like, drops for these spirits. Alright, there's a mage. Mages die first, and then the archers. Alright, did he drop anything useful? Negative. Get out of here. I don't care about it. Get at it. Be blind. I epically missed that. Say hello to my big-headed self, Archer. Dead. Perfect. And then we're still being attacked by the ghosties, which is, again, why I kind of say, hey, like, maybe make sure that you get rid of those guys. Because they can get really annoying if you're, like, running around and trying to do stuff and they're still following you. Not that they do follow you across the map. Like, I've done it where I didn't realize I had awakened the spirits. And I wandered around and I was like, wait, why are all these ghosts sitting here? And it was because I had unintentionally and unknowingly triggered the spirits. And somehow missed the audio indicator, so. Yeah. It's all good. Birdie's Bog! One of the best places to find different vegetation. Not just art. Sometimes I leave my weapon behind, you know, no judgment, it's fine. But one of the best places to find rats if you are on the hunt for rats. It's also really, really good for finding... oh gosh, I can't... oh gosh, there's a freaking mage. I didn't even see you over here. Excuse me, sir. You die first because you heal your freaking companions. And we don't need no healing from you. Did. But yeah, this is really good for finding the Jaden Drop mushrooms. So if you're on the hunt for those to get your color schemes from Verminia, this one is really, really good for that. Again, you can kind of look around with everything in Soul Sight and you'll see either animals or like this plant life that are going to be glowing and stuff. Alright, so there is a rat right here in the bug. He's going to be my new companion. Alright, that's a 3, right? Yeah, that's a 3. Perfect. Have you played ASA? I don't know what that is. Or I probably know what that is. I just don't know the acronym. Oh, that's just a thing. I don't care about that. Oh, Arcs. Okay. Yes and no. I have played like 5 minutes of Ark in total, like just Ark Survival. And that was because my friends had said, "Hey, like we play this all the time. Come play with us." And then I got it, downloaded it, jumped in, and then they proceeded to never play it again. And so I was literally running around with 0 guidance and had a really, really bad time. So that kind of got put on the back burner. It is still in my library. I do plan on, you know, making another attempt at it. But yeah, that is on the list eventually to come back to. Be blinded! Spirits of old. Gimme? There we go. No! Yuck. Yuck. Get out of here. Yeah, give me that body. Soul. Not the body. I don't care about the body. Ooh, we got a weapon frag. Tassard. Not that I need it, but we got a weapon frag. I'll take it. Yeah, I would have to re-download it and everything. I need when I start new games, I need to be in good head places for it. But I am a sucker for base building and things like that, and creature collecting, and like I said, that game theoretically should be right up my alley. But I'll probably end up playing it this winter for sure. Eventually. Let's see. 1, 4, 1, 5. Nailed it. Yeah, one of the things that I want to do at some point in the near future is doing like a big community like vote on which game I play next kind of thing. And Hero Chassis Blueprint. Hello, how's it going, Lucy? Um, yeah, we do have a few of those in this game, except they're not called Chassis Blueprints. They're called, VOSP 4s. And do they ever drop all the time? It's I feel like it's just they lean into those memes a lot. Um, but yeah, how's it going? Welcome in. Let me see here. Just make sure. Okay, that's good. Give us those winter squash seeds. Like I said, I don't need them, but now I'm hoarding them because I did not hoard enough last year. And I will be damned if I get caught flat-footed again. With that, at least. It's no longer Halloween now. I know! So, Halloween is always kind of like a weird time of year for me. But, like, it's the one time of year I really, like, dedicate to my nibbling. My nieces and my nephew. I call nibbling. And they... I didn't last year. I was not able to join them because they had moved across the country, and then this year I decided to join them across the country. So, yeah, they ended up taking me to this neighborhood, and apparently that's like a whole culture thing in this neighborhood where like everybody does Halloween, every single house, and like the street is just flooded with human beings. Like when I grew up, like, we didn't do a lot of trick-or-treating, but, like, we did some of it, and then we would always go to my neighbor's house and we'd hand out candy. And, like, that was kind of the thing. It was, like, our neighbors were, like, the one house that gave out candy, and everybody else was just kind of, like, dead on our street. And so that was kind of, like, a culture shock for me to see, like, this entire neighborhood dive into this. And, like, apparently, like, people come from across various cities nearby just to go to this one street for Halloween. And I'm just like, what? And like, so this picture my sister sent me last year was just like, it was like so packed with bodies and everything that like you couldn't even walk down the middle of the street because there was people everywhere. This year it was a little colder, so I think that kind of made it less people-y. Or I guess last year's chaos caused problems. Oh, I did get a frag. Look at that. Little Zoot mask. Alright, so Birdie's Bog is kind of like the... Yeah, I guess that map was definitely correct. I was making a map of where to find these lovely masks. I love the Halloween masks that they added into this game. And if you watched the dev stream for Warframe on Friday, one of the team members had 3D printed this mask and it was sitting there. It's so freaking cool. I love it. But yeah, it is sad. I meant to go shopping for candy because it's usually what, one does for Halloween, but it sounded like everywhere was sold out, and then I ended up sick yesterday, so I was like, well, yeah, well. I didn't need the candy that bad. Oh, biscuits. Alright, come forth, spirits. Let me kill you. There's one. There's two. There's number 3. And I think there's 5 total. 4 and 5. I could be wrong on the count, but I'm pretty sure it's always 5. Yeah. We got him. But yeah, but it is really nice. Like, it's not Nabarus, it's not the Warframe stuff that they do. But it is kind of cool because this is the first, event that they had ever added into Soulframe last year. And, seeing them have a comeback this year is pretty awesome. So I think they'll get the timing down a little bit better to where it is, the month of October and not like, hey, we released it the day before Halloween. But they are winter squash that we are smashing, so I guess it makes sense that it kind of stays through winter stuff as well. I want that hat, okay? Let us put on the farmer's hat. Let us put on the scarecrow hat. Hopefully for next year. That is, Warframe has annoyed me. Oh no, what happened? RNG hates you because it's the story of my life. Let me tell you. But yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. I need to dive back in because I still need. So I just got Noko. Noko's fully cooked and done. I still need to get the blueprint for the Arbicept, and then I need to get the rest of the mushrooms for the Arbicept so I can craft it. So, wow, you took a bullet for these guys? Dang, dog. I'm about to die. Everything is fine. Take that. Be blinded. Take that. Say hi to my big-headed self. Oh, no. Oh, no. I might have crashed, actually. Awkward. I got my Kodalich sequence wrong twice. Oh, no. Yeah. There it is. Dang it. Was fighting in the oh gosh, what is this place called? Corrupted zone near the Mendicant King. I try to give very detailed reports when I am submitting stuff for their everything. Anyways, game is not perfect, obviously. We do have crashes and stuff, but it's still pretty damn good. So, but yeah, the Coda, that's very yeah. Especially the very first time I did my Kodalich, I felt like I was doing it incorrectly, like the first 7 times, and then it ended up being in the 8th one that it finally, actually did the stuff. But there we go, back in, creeping back in. Maybe there it is. Excellent. Excellent. Didn't put us too far from where we were. I'm wondering, I know some people had mentioned that they were having some issues with the game crashing, but they said that it was in relation to the smite, which I have not personally seen because I've smoked enemies before with this update. But now I'm kind of wondering if it was the corrupted zones themselves, because that was the first time that I've had that personally. So I may have to actually revisit what they had said on that and see if it may be slightly differently related than what they think it is. But yeah, such is the nature of playing a pre-alpha game. Despite the beautiful appearance that you see here, very, very early in development still. But, alright, I'm gonna go try it one more time. If it was a corrupted zone, is that yes? I don't know how I feel about the mockery weapons. They are mixed feelings for sure. For sure. I'm actually... The cleavers are so overpowered. Yeah. It's just not my style, I don't like sitting there alright, I saw you. You're gonna die first. Be blinded, be distracted. Mages die first. You don't get to heal your friends. Give me your soul. Dang it. Every time I always forget to actually absorb their souls. And I'm also terrible with getting those oh so lovely parrots. Oh, you biscuit eater. Disgusting. But yeah, I don't know what it is about the mockery weapons. They're very heavy to me. And like, and maybe that's just because I'm very set in my ways. I really, really like the Ignimora, or at least the look of the Ignimora, the look and feel of the Ignimora. Yay, more ghosties. But yeah, I don't know. You know, I'm a blade wielder, but I'm not a club wielder. You know. Yeah, it just does not feel. It's just heavy. I don't know. Not my preferred style. Did. Alright, let's see if I can get this to crash again. Am I intentionally trying to crash it? No, but it is. And I hate that you cannot negate the fall damage with the mockery weapons. That is very frustrating. And, you know, maybe you're not ever supposed to do that, but, you know, I've done it my entire playthrough, so... If they don't want us to do it, they need to change it now so I can be not set in my ways on that. Hey, you biscuit weavers, get out of here. Yucky, you guys are the ones that broke me last time. Disgusting. I have all the weapons and all of the armor. So, yeah, I can whip that out if you want to look at it. Oh, come on, you biscuit. What I want those guys' weapons. I want the long blade of the Mendicant King. Yeah, there's a few items out there that I'm like, can we please get this? But yeah, I think these would be pretty interesting to get, from these guys, if they would, you know, give us those. But like the blade of the Mendicant King, oh, that would be so nice. I mean, and he, like, it doesn't even do it justice because it's not in, like, unstoned version right now. But it's such a nice blade. But yeah, I have all the weapons and armor. If there's, like, something that you're, like, looking for, like, let me know. Yes, go for the big-headed one. Hang on, hang on. Hey, there we go. That's what I was hoping for. Be blinded. I love it because you can sometimes get him stunned by ringing the bell a little bit early on him. That's gonna suck here in a second when that goes off on me. Ew. Ew, he got me. Disgusting. Ew. Yeah, get out of here. Get out of here with that. I have everything too, all good. Yeah, no worries. Are you part of the Preludes Discord as well? I know for some reason so many people miss out on that, and I always feel bad because you know, try to give everybody as much access to the information that they need. So yeah, sucker, be blinded. Be blinded, you fool. Oh, don't hit me. Don't hit me with your very long blade, okay? It hurts. The spicy blade. It's a spicy blade. Hey, Jen. Give me just a second so I can not die right now. And then I will release the kitty pic. How's it going, Jen? I heard the news. How are you guys feeling? I have mixed feelings because, you know, met a lot of cool people over in the New World era location game. But at the same time, I called that shit last year. Called that shit last year. I said they would not last 5 years, and I hate being right on that, so... Biscuits. I'm not pissed or sad. Yeah, exactly. Like, I mean, we all saw the writing on the wall with it. Like, oh, biscuits, that's gonna hurt. Eh. Go for the big-headed friend there. Alright. Whack. 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 Don't summon any more no friends. No friends for you, sir. I think the way that they handled it, though, is just really, really sad and unfortunate. Like, there were a ton of ways that they could have handled that, and they did not at all very well. So, like, in that regard, it does suck, especially because they're like, hey, we're going to go the AI route, and like, oh, we have these devs, and yeah, no, we choose AI. Like, that sucks 100%. So it is just very, very unfortunate to see. Okay, you just replaced yourself with your other friend. So rude. There we go. You're dead. That's gonna hurt you more than me. Oh, biscuits, he got me. Yucky, get up, get up, get up, he's coming. Run! Ow, I have no more health potions. Alright, he's almost dead. Ready, set, death, destruction, and my level 10 still shit. I'm gonna die before this thing goes. Come on, we're so close. Yeah, I'm dead. Season 10 was amazing and fun. Is that the recent one that they did? Yeah, I did not even... I haven't logged in I think March or April was the last time I logged in. It just, yeah, wasn't worth it anymore to me. Which sucks, because I dedicated a couple thousand hours into that game. And it's very unfortunate that's how they chose to end it. But, you know, is what it is, what it is. Ready, set, time to die. See? A couple hits, and he was dead. Do I fight him a lot? What would make you say that? Oh, you biscuit weavers. Come here, sirs. Hey, go for the decoy. Come on, that's what it's there for. Alright. Good. Good. And what? Oh, New World. New World is dead. New World is dying. I mean, it's dead. They killed it. I think they said they're gonna keep the servers open until the end of next year, but they officially killed it, which I called that back in, it had to be like 2023, maybe 23, I think that I called that. And it was literally just because, like, you could see the writing on the wall, so it was just like, well, exactly. It's like, I felt like every time I logged into that game, I was logging in, and it was just a job. And it no longer felt fun. It was just like, oh, I'm logging in because I have to do the invasions. I have to do a Gorgon run. I have to do this, that, and the other thing. And it's like, you know what? When it starts feeling like a job, it's no longer fun. So it's like, you know, take a break, whatever. But, like, even when I was taking breaks, it was not... like, there was nothing about it that made me want to go back to it. And, like, and that's super, super unfortunate. Because it was a lot. Like, the very early days, I know they got a lot of heat for those early days, but, like, I loved running around and exploring. Like, I get that right now with Soulframe. Like, you run around, you're exploring, you know, you're dodging through enemies, whether you're, you know, equipped to fight them or not. You have gorgeous maps that you're running around, all these things. And I loved that about early New World. And, like, then they just started just catering, like, oh, our PvP players want this, and, oh, this update, our PvP players wanted this, so we added this. And then it became, and what I started to notice with patterns of their updates was, hey, we just released this thing. Guess what? It's disabled. Oh, hey, we added this brand new feature. Disabled. Because they kept breaking it. And it was like, okay, then why don't you put it on your testing server that you specifically have? Oh, we did. Okay, did anybody report that? Yeah, every single player reported that. And you didn't think to fix it before you released it? No. Then what was the point of your test server? Like, it was just some of the most bizarre things that I'd ever seen with a gaming company. And it really felt like they hated their players for playing their game. Really? You saw me do that? That is some bullcrap. These guys have gotten some, like, sniper behavior here. They see me from across the room. It's usually... oh, dang it, there's a mage. I didn't see the mage. Come here. Get over here, mage. You die first. Then the bowman. Then the rest of them. But yeah, these these archers, they're freaking snipers. They see you from across the world. But yeah, like, it really was unfortunate because, again, those early days, they were fun. They were, it was exciting. It was random. It was, really cool. But then it became, just this constant struggle all the time of like, oh, okay, like, oh, they added this new feature. Oh, we can't touch it because it broke. And, oh, that's really, really cool. Oh, it broke. Oh, they changed it. Oh, this, like, it was so incredibly frustrating to see. And then they were like, oh yeah, we're listening to our players. And the players that they were listening to were the PvP players. And they were ignoring the PvE players. And, PvP... I'm going to say this, and I might take some heat for it, but, PvP players are the loudest players, okay? You don't need to listen to the loudest people in the room, alright? That's something I have discovered in business. You do not need to listen to the loudest people in the room, because more often than not, they're not right, alright? But, like, it just felt like every single update was, hey, we're going to cater to our PvP players. Our PvP players are asking for this. They're asking for that. And then it just became like, okay, well, I'm a PvE player. I don't like PvP. Oh, yeah, sucks. Here's a little bit for you guys. Everything else is geared towards PvP. And it was just like, okay, cool. That's awesome. So glad I, invested all this stuff. But honestly, I'm still very, very, to this day, I am still salty because I invested all of my time, all of my effort into First Light. First Light was my home. It was the place that I lived and breathed. Everything about it. That was my home. And then they took it away and made us pay to go back into that same area. And it's like, I'm sorry, what? I invested time, effort. I knew that map intimately. It was my home. All of these things. And, oh, yeah, no, we're going to take it away. But if you want to go back, you could pay. And also, it's no longer a home for you. Yeah, you lost everything. Like, I'm still salty about that. But yeah, it was just like, there were just so many decisions there that, like, it didn't feel like they were thinking about the consequences of them. They were just like, huh, what can we... Like, they had a whole map. That's the thing. They had a whole map in which they could have expanded. Like, the whole northern section, they could have expanded and added in things. And, like, it would have made more sense to have that First Light area in the north part of the map over by, I don't even remember the name of the area, but, like, that one area that's literally geared towards those type of creatures. And it's like, why didn't you do that? Oh, no, we're going to take away your home and make you pay to go back to it instead. Like, that was the thing. The 4 years I've been doing the game, they had all the dungeons. It took them 3 years to the PvPers to get a new OPR map and 3VP. Yeah, exactly. Like, they didn't make it fun for anybody. Like, every time they added something new, it was just like, eh. And then to the point where it became so incredibly sad to see, where I would literally watch their content creators struggle to find good things to say about the updates, to say good things about what was happening, things like that. Like, when your own content creators that you are paying to promote your game are sitting there struggling to say good things about, you know something is wrong. And they should have. They should have been listening even to their content creators, and they weren't doing that. And it was just like, ooh, yeah, no, that's big red flag. Like, I'm gonna ignore these guys this time. Hee. I stole your squash seeds. Get wrecked. Hee, suckers. But yeah, I'm just like, okay, you've got all these red flags, and you guys are just not... You're not listening to, like, what the players are at. Like, you're listening to the PvP, like, the louder ones who are like, we need this, that, the other thing. But you're not listening to, like, the overall... Like, the quiet requests. Ooh, Bellix. I like the Bellix. They're fun to fight. I'm gonna get wrecked by them, but let's go! Oh, they're only level 12. If I get wrecked, I deserve it. Come here, Bellix. Give me your lantern. Delicious snacky. Thank you for your sacrifice. That's gonna hurt. Yep, so that being the thing. Come here, Shrimpy. Yeah. Get out of there before it kills me. But yeah, it became... There was no grind. They took out the... Did they? I don't know, because, like, I felt like I was just constantly farming materials just so I could crap. Like, I literally had to farm for, like, 3 hours of basic materials so I could farm 4 hours for the next tier of items, so I could grind 5 more hours for the next tier of items just so that I could finally craft the thing that I wanted to craft. And then, like, a month later they'd be like, oh yeah, we changed the recipe for that, so you don't need to do any of that. And it was like, are you kidding me? I did all of this crap, and like, and it's not even like, oh hey, we're gonna refund you. It's just like, yeah, here you go. I just bought I don't know what that is. My brain might be not braining properly on that, but yeah, I hear you, Jen. Finally got the sequence right. Yay! There you go, demon. Yeah, those those liches. I mean, the liches are a lot. Those liches are easiest by far to handle because you only need the one, and those ones I can actually manage solo. I haven't tried to do the normal liches and the Kuva liches in a really really long time because I had a bad time with them. Granted, I am now able to do some Steel Path stuff, but like I was having a real bad time with that. So but that's awesome though. But yeah, it's just, it's sad to see because it's like I made a lot of really good friends with everybody over in the Snubberinos and everything, like really really good folks over there through the game, but like yeah, it sucks because it's like, all right, well, everybody's now going to disperse and do their own thing, and if we're lucky, maybe we'll find each other again in some other game. But like, yeah, it just became so frustrating. So it is very unfortunate, but yeah, honestly, like they never should have done their Return to Eternum event the second year of the game. That should not have been their second anniversary, like their 1 year anniversary kind of thing, It should have been like they did some sort of anniversary event, but it should not have been Return to Eternum. Return to Eternum should have been their year 5 year, like late, like much later than what they did, but they did it year 2, and it's like that doesn't look good. When you're sitting there like practically begging, trying to get your players to come back with an event like that, like you should have seen the writing on the wall there. But yeah, it's just super super unfortunate. And like it definitely gave me a very good perspective of like looking at good devs and seeing like DE who will listen to their players, who admit their mistakes. They will come out and say, hey, yeah, we screwed that up. Like, we're gonna fix that. And you actually see that they fix it. It's not just like empty words and empty promises, because the number of times I've seen an AGS video come out going, yeah, we screwed that up, we'll fix it, and then they never proceed to fix it. I don't know what color that is. Dang it, it's nighttime. And I didn't do enough to get the scene, so I can't look at it up close and personal. Squirrely, you're not quite silvery enough. Where'd you go? Oh gosh, it like disappeared into the ground, so I can't even track him down. Dang it. I'm trying. Squirrels, the bunnies. I have confirmed the beavers and the deer are silver. The ducks, I haven't quite figured out what they look like. Yeah, I'm trying. One day. But yeah, it is really, really unfortunate. And like I said, it definitely gives me an appreciation for a dev team that, is committed to their players, is listening to their players, and is, building up this game alongside their play. Ow, biscuits, I triggered off more of them! Run away! They're only level 1. Look at that. Baby level 1, we don't care. We don't need to fight ya. Go about your business, spirits. But yeah, like, like I said, I have a huge appreciation though for the stuff that DE does, and how they, you know, listen to their players. Like, if you're gonna sit there and be like bashing and every little aspect, like they're gonna listen to it, but they're also gonna be like, they're gonna listen to it. They're gonna hear the core of it, but they're not gonna listen to like the horrible things that you're saying. But like if you're literally coming in there with like very very valid points of like, hey, it's kind of weird that every single time we whack these, there's like a 2 out of 3 chance that I'm not gonna get. I don't know if those are the numbers, but like a 2 out of 3 chance that I'm gonna be getting those fragments. And then like enough people are like, yeah, that's kind of weird, whatever, and they're gonna be like, all right, yeah, we're gonna fix that. Like, and that's cool to see. Hi Shad. Yes, we are gonna be doing a Soulframe code giveaway 14th through the 16th. Myself and several others in my community are gathering codes. If you're unable to, like, there are other options for you right now. So if you sign up on soulframe.com right now, that puts you in for their weekly giveaway. So they give away 2,000 to 4,000 codes every single Wednesday, just by signing up and reserving your name. And then if you link your Twitch in your Soulframe account, and watch the Envoy Hour on Tuesday, November 4th, so that's in 2 days, and watch their stream, twitch.tv/play Soulframe, that's the official channel. Watch that for 20 minutes. You should get a drop from that. But if you cannot make that, obviously I am doing the giveaway on the 14th. So, what's the gameplay loop like, and how's the character customization? Hi, Manuel. So, right now, you are going to be doing some grinding. You are going to be on the lookout for different things where you are, you need to craft things. There have been asks, and it has been received, and we have confirmation that we are eventually going to be getting things like farming and cooking and fishing. They're just not currently implemented in just yet. I went to the wrong side. I'll come back to that in a second. But we do have a very, very large map. There is not a lot, like, there's not tons and... Oro? Who's Oro? That's a new one. Sorry. Squirreling all over the place. Again, I've been playing this for how long, and I still hear and see new things. But we have a very, very big map, as you can see here. This map that you are currently seeing, this is just preludes. So this is just their pre-alpha. Game is not finished yet. When they are ready for full release, it's going to be a whole world map. So right now we are contained to this island. It is a pretty big island. It takes about 8.5 to 10 minutes to get from the north side to the south side of the map. There are tons of dungeons that you can find throughout this, like, Midrath. Midrath is, like, essentially the country that we're in. Alka's the world. Midrath is the current country. But there are tons of dungeons, we have 8 mini-bosses, sub-bosses as they're called, that you can find throughout the map. Most of them are in this northern region, and there's a couple down here in the southern area. You can't even see it on this version. I'll show you on this version, because that's just the fancy version. Oh, you can't see it while you're in the Nightfold. Hold on, let me go back. Customization, though, yes, they are going to be doing more in-depth customization, but right now they don't have, like, full customization. There we go, there's my map. So all of these little locations here that you see with these stairs, those are indications of a dungeon entrance. You can go into those, you can go explore. When you go out the other side, you can end up on a random part of the map. So you might go into a dungeon here and end up somewhere out here. It's very perfectly possible. You can always exit the way you came with a few exceptions, but yeah, it's a very, very big map. There's lots of things to do. There are certain regions like this where you're blocked off and not supposed to go into. There are ways to break into these areas, but they are currently not supposed to be explored at the moment. Um, and yeah, so there's definitely a lot of things. And then each of these that you see here with these are points of interest that you can go and explore. When you first start playing, your map might look fogged over. So, like, you see all this fog here. Um, you'll have to start unlocking your map by going to these world tree points and releasing the corruption from them. So then it'll start expanding your map and you'll start seeing more and more of it. I have all locations currently visible right now. So, including this island. Technically, you're not supposed to go to this island. Some of us were really bad and broke out of here. But yeah, there's definitely a lot. In terms of character customization right now, they do have the masculine and the feminine characters. And so, right now, other than skin color, hair color, and eye color, you can't really do much customization in terms of your appearance. However, there is a quest, and you can repeat the quest a few times if you want to change what your appearance is supposed to be like. Um, but we have, tons of armor options. These are just the helms. These are all the helms that are currently available. You will see and I don't know how well this translates on your guys' screen compared to mine, but you will see like some of these characters have face paint along the side. That is because these models are all the masculine models. I have the feminine models, so my face. Oh, my stitching is on, so I can't even show you that. Ooh, how do I turn it off? I gotta go talk to Verminia real quick. Hi, Pupper. I'll come back and pet you as well. But the masculine one has, for whatever reason, the nicer hair and the face paint. And the feminine one has, okay. There we go. So then that's my mug. My lovely mug that you can kind of see there.
Something I said.
And like I said, you can always go and chat with Orlick, and you can always redo the thing. Yeah, so that it is and it isn't. That mask that I was wearing, that is a Halloween mask that they just introduced this year. Ooh, leafy blows we were. Interesting. Okay, I didn't realize I added another thing in here. But so you do have these fables. These are the things that you're able to replay. It'll tell you if you can replay it here. Right now, we can't do the ancestor quest to like redo them. But what we can do is the She-Wolf Ensnared, or She-Wolf Snared, which is the Orengal quest, the Tormented Stag quest. I call it Tormented. I know it's Torment, but it's Tormented. And then when you do the Warsong one, this is the one that'll let you recustomize yourself. There are, I think we're at 27 or 28 weapons right now. A lot of different options for you. Before I forget, I'm going to swap back over to my, you. Give me, this mask is the one I'm actually wearing, but it is bestitched to look different. So you have sidearms, which are basically like your secondary weapons. Currently, we only have these 6 right now. So you have these fly blades, kunai, and fly blades. These can fly around you, which are really nice. And then you have these short blades that are acting more like daggers. And then you have all of your main weapons, which are bows. And these are actually not all of them. I actually sold some of mine because I needed some weapon slots and stuff. But you have your bow, you have your magic items here. This one is very, very popular. This one is a starter weapon, and this one we just got recently. You do have your pole arms, which are going to act a lot like glaives and things like that with the bladed end. Sword and board. I don't know if they're going to change it in the future where they change it where the sword is separated from this shield. But basically, these are going to be shield weapons. These are the only 2 we currently have. Dual blades, which are going to be like your dual daggers, which is kind of nice. And then, of course, your long blades. So, do they have 2H? What do you mean by 2H? I want to make sure I give you the accurate information. Also, can you pet the puppers? Yes, of course you can. And he also moves around your Nightfold, which is two-handed. Yes, they are planning on working on two-handed. We have not yet seen them in the game just yet, but like the enemies have those. We just currently do not have those. But yes, those will be added into the game for sure. They have posted some. I don't know if they're where they're at right now. They might be on their X account or on the official account. I don't remember, but they did have some concept art for those, so those are out there for you. Oh, and it does show awesome. Okay, so yeah, so the mask that I am wearing is gonna look very, very different here. I just am using their transmog system essentially to put this mask on because it's one of the creepy masks. But this mask right here, and I'm not going to be stitch that, and then this mask right here are the masks that they have for their Ocfomar, aka their Halloween event. So I be-stitched this one so it looks like that because I think it's cool. Hello, Raccoon. How's it going? Welcome in. And then you can change the colors for free. So, like, if you want to customize, like, the look and everything, I just have a tendency to keep things dark because I'm, you know. But, like, these are currently the options that you're able to do. We are expecting a lot more color in the future. But for right now, these are the options that we do have. This one is the standard issue. So you are going to see a lot of the whites and stuff, actually. Now that I click that. I'm just going to do some brighter... I used this white color, so I'm going to put some brighter whites into that. Can you notice the difference? Yeah, probably not, but for my sanity. For my sake. But yes, it is definitely about the drip, and like I said, they just added in the transmog system pretty recently, and I actually missed the first iteration of it, so this is the second iteration of it. And I like it, so personally, I think it's pretty great. But then, yeah, you also have crafting and things like that, so this will tell you if you've already crafted it or not. Despite what it shows here, I have actually already crafted and then sold these weapons. These are all starter weapons, which is why I sold them, so... that is why they show that they are not crafted, but I have actually crafted them already. And then again, all of the armor and things like that they have added in all here. And then if you don't have, if you have like incomplete collection of fragments, so this is like, you haven't crafted it yet, but you have found like one of the fragments, aka the blueprint parts, they'll show up down here, and then once you have enough, it'll kind of tell you. So it'll tell you, hey, you need 3 fragments before you can actually craft that kind of thing. But yeah, no, it's great. Can you show the frames? Yeah, absolutely. How's it going? Welcome back, by the way. I am absolutely thrilled to show. Okay, so currently, what I am currently using, if you can, oh, okay, I'm going to come out here, because, like, the arms, really, you can see it in the light better here. So right now, you're going to see this arm right here. This is going to be the thing that changes each time that you choose a different pact. Right now, I'm using the Siren pact. So it does have this shoulder pauldron on here, and then it leaves the rest of your arm fairly exposed. And then, let me see, Scoochie over here. There are currently 8 pacts available, so that is the Siren. I'll go with Bromius. Bromius is wonderful. And I love the look of Bromius. When they let us, if they let us, be-stitch the pact arm to look different than what it actually is, I would probably use this one, because I like this one a lot. But they do have really, really nice motifs on it. There is bear fur throughout it, and there are some calls to his little hookah that he has. It's not currently on console, but what I will tell you, Uzumaki Naruto, they will be going to console once everything is stabilized on PC. I hope they make Noko and Soulframe. I'm telling you, they Noko is so Soulframe coded, it's ridiculous. Like the minute that I saw Noko in Warframe, I'm like, that is 100% Soulframe coded right there. This one is the Mora's Hand. Um, but yeah, so for your question though about the console, what they're doing is they're stabilizing it on PC and then they're going to be transferring it over to the other consoles. Um, if you are not currently, I would suggest still trying to get in as a like get access even if you don't have a PC to play it right now because they are going to be doing the founders packs and I don't know if you can do the founder pack, sorry, working on packs right now. Um and things like that. They will be doing that in the future. So I don't know if that's going to happen or not, but I killed me a little mushroom. I know. Oh my gosh. I That's why I said as soon as I saw Noko, and no worries, thank you. Take care, Manuel. Um, the minute I saw him, I was just like, yeah, that is just so soul frame coded. It's not even funny. Like they need to add Noko or something like him, absolutely, because it was giving me all the soul frame vibes. This is probably one of the most popular packs right here. This is the Ode Tempest. I personally don't like it for my play style, but a lot of people use it because it is probably one of the most powerful packs that they currently have. I like the look of it. Don't get me wrong; it's actually really, really cool looking. All the lock and mechanical steam kind of parts coming out of it. Um, for play style, not my preferred thing. This game is going to be free, so it is a free to play game when it is released. If you are a console only player, but you do have a Steam Deck, you are able to play this. Just FYI, I have it on my Steam Deck. I'm currently on desktop, but I do have it on my Steam Deck, and it runs very, very well on there. So, for those of you who are like, oh, well, it runs very, very well. And also for Linux users as well. This one is the Garen Rude. You do have at the very, very top there, you can kind of see the angle of like the deer face and then branching out into his antlers there. One of the very earliest packed arms that we got, and it still looks absolutely phenomenal. So, is this game coming to console this year or next year? I have no idea. Um, I don't know those that detail just yet. Fingers crossed. I know they are still trying really heavily to stabilize it on PC before they release it to console. Once they are ready, they will port it over pretty quick. The other thing that I do suggest, like if you're not, oh, they changed it green. Somebody said they did, and I totally forgot. Um, One of the things that I suggest doing is like get get access to the game, even if you can't play the game. Get access because A, that puts you in as a founder, and B, the minute that they need people to play test this on certain consoles, you'll be set to go. So when I tell people like, hey, try to get access anyways, that is why I say that. Is because I want to make sure that you guys are able to have that ability. Like if you like right now I currently have access, so when they do the play test for consoles, theoretically I should be able to do that. So number one, sign up on soulframe.com. One, that guarantees your username, and two, it puts you in for their weekly giveaway. They give away 2 to 4,000 codes every single Wednesday. And that is through the official Soulframe website. Number two, um, go to twitch.com, sign up. I'm sorry, twitch.tv. Jeez, twitch.com. My brain. I'm awake, I promise. But link your Twitch account with your Soulframe account and then watch the Envoy Hour in 2 days on November 4th at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. And they are going to be doing their final Envoy Hour, as far as we know, anyways, the final Envoy Hour. And you just need to watch the stream for 20 minutes and you should get a drop there. If none of those things work out for you, whatever life happens, you're sleeping, whatever the case may be, I understand that. What I am doing and what a few people in my community are doing is we have been watching these Envoy Hour We're collecting codes, and I'm going to be hosting a massive giveaway the weekend of November 14th. So the 14th, 15th, and 16th. We're going to be doing a bunch of code giveaways. I have currently, I think, 6 codes. About to get a few more from a few other people, again, in my community who are donating codes. Um, and we're just trying to get this access to as many people as possible. So we're going to be doing that big giveaway then. For that giveaway, I don't really have a lot of crazy things at that. You don't have to follow. It is appreciated, but never required for my giveaways unless it's like a physical item. Um, but for those, you just need to enter yourself, rule number 1, and rule number 2 is make sure that your whispers, aka your DMs, are open on Twitch because I have no other way to contact you. And yeah, but there I am gonna I have a video scheduled to go live on Tuesday that has like a whole breakdown of like all of those. It will be on every platform, including the one that you're currently on, for that. So, yeah, there are options out there for you. Do not pay, please. There are very unfortunately people who are trying to pay for access to this game. Do not pay for access. We have had a number of people report, "Hey, I bought this code from XYZ. Jin, I just realized they never gave you a kitten. I'm gonna refund you your points because I forgot to do that. Um, I'm so sorry. um, but I lost my train of thought. It doesn't matter. Anyways, Jin, you got your points back if you're still here, and if not, I'm so sorry. I forgot to release the kitty pictures. But yeah, so there are options out there. Boom, all signed up. Perfect. Like I said, it's not a guarantee, but like I said, that's 2 to 4,000 codes every single Wednesday. They've been doing that pretty regularly. If you get that Wednesday giveaway, hi, Tagsta, how's it going? Hi, hello, Helix explain mode active. Yes. Explain all the things. Yes. It's fine. Um, it's not a guarantee giveaway on the Wednesday one, which I know kind of confuses a lot of people, but it is like your best bet. If you do get that Wednesday giveaway, they will also gift you 5 codes. So like that's what's like the best one to get because then you're like, oh yay, I also get, 5 codes to give out to my friends kind of thing. Um, but yeah, how's it going, Texta? All right, so I was going through the packs. This one's a Zelda. They changed the color. The arm is now green. This is one of the starter packs. It's a very, very good pack. It is a healing pack. I like the arm on it a lot. I do like the changes, actually, that they made this in general. And it is very distinguished now being green. Oh, it's good stuff. But yeah, how's it going? Happy, should still be Sunday for you, right? Tetherin. Next up, we have our Tetherin. Tetherin is also a really good pack. It is a starter pack. Um, so this one is the Tetherin. They are going to be doing like a deep dive into all the things. Apparently, you have like 2 fingers melded into one. I'm not sure the history behind that, but it is definitely very interesting. Now, if you get a code while you're on console, what you can do is you can still claim it. You can still do the things. Um, and that way it says like you're a founder essentially on the website, things like that, for when they swap it over or when they release more details about the founders pack and all the things. Um, but yeah, it's things like that. Oh, thank you for that, young savvy. I appreciate that. And then this is of course the Orengal pact. This pact is also very very popular. You get fast travel options with it, and it is also very very gorgeous. Getting some Wolverine vibes for sure in here with the blades, but definitely seeing the wolf motif in there, and I love it. It's great. But yeah, so if you do end up getting a code, like I said, you can use like say that you'll claim it, put it into your account, and essentially it'll say, hey, you have access to this game. So that way you'll be able to access the private Preludes Discord. So there's an official private Preludes Discord where you can post, check up on all of the hot fixes, all of the information, connect with other players, things like that. Um, you'll be technically listed as a founder of the game and things like that as well. And if and when they release the Founders Pack, you will be able to purchase that. So that's where I'm kind of like, I don't know what's going on with the Founders Pack. I don't know if they're going to say, hey, console and PC, or if it's PC only for the Founders Pack. So that's why I'm trying to tell console users, hey, get in there anyways, even if you don't have access, just in case. I don't think that they would necessarily do that, but better safe than sorry. Okay, so I want to make sure, because I'm going to forget to do this later. I'm going to be-stitch my face again. So I'm going to choose a different helm than what I currently have. I'm going to, let's see, what I usually use, or what I used to use all the time, is actually this one. Not that you could see it because the be-stitching is on it. But it's the Garen helm from the armor set that you get after defeating, well, actually, now that you have to farm after defeating Garen Rude. But I want to make sure that I unlock, now that I'm not currently wearing it. Oh! There it is. Okay. This one, I want to make sure that I unlock the look of that, because I like that one a lot. Okay, so this one I'm actually going to equip. So nice. So anything that has this appearance, that's the one that you actually are already be-stitched, and then you just gotta equip. I like that they changed that a lot. I think it's gonna actually do a lot of really good. That being said, I'm also gonna be-stitch this because I use this one a lot. I'm gonna not wear it currently though, because I've been kind of vibing with this, and I will need to unlock this one eventually when I'm not currently wearing it. And then the leggings, where are my Orangull leggies? There we go, Orangull Greaves. Ooh, that is actually a really nice color on there. I'm gonna stitch those as well, because those are ones that I wear regularly, and of course the Regent's Veil, because I also use those a lot, so this is also me squirreling all over the place. But I'm so sorry to hear that, Tegsta. Hopefully things kind of mellow out and it does not become too terrible for you. I know life is just sometimes likes to kick you when you're down too, so hopefully things are good though. Alright, I got 2 more, and I don't know. I gotta do these 2 pieces still, so I'm gonna actually be completely out of my be-stitching, and this is gonna be fun. But yeah, I'm so sorry to hear that, Tegsta, though. And hopefully things are gonna be perking up here for you soon. Just because I know life is always very interesting. Alright, I'm actually gonna just swap these out real quick. I'll just go bear, make it easy on me. And then there. Go bear. And I'll just change these out really, really quickly so that I can remember to do that. We all have some things, weapon slots, how many and how and when. Oh yeah. Oh, you biscuit eating nugget, you got through my bot, you turkey. I gotta go deal with this banning real quick. Give me just a minute. Let's see. Report, scam, tampering, all the things. Buying viewers. I hate it when like, I've been doing really good. They've been missing most of those, but sometimes those suckers get through, just like that one did, so unfortunate, but they are gone now. For all eternity, good riddance. But yeah. That is unfortunate. But yeah, so with the weapon slots and everything, I know that there have been okay, we did that one. I need this one. Yes. That's fine. And then we're gonna actually go with that for right now. And then bottoms, I also need, where are these guys? Boom, and I'm officially out of be-stitching. Or the Moonsteel thread. After hoarding it for so long. I have none. It's very depressing. But yeah, I know there have been a lot of conversations and complaints regarding, like, especially with the newer players coming in, weapon slots and armor and everything like that because some of us got access. Like when we first started, we ended up having the ability to where there it is. That is not it. There it's right next to it. Where we had more weapon slots and armor than other people did. Um, so and we don't have currently have the ability to buy more of the premium arcs as these are called. So for right now, like hoard them. I've been hoarding them. I did end up buying a couple of weapon slots because we did get the new mockery weapons and things like that. Um, but you are able to sell weapons that you're not currently using, things like that, right in here. I will actually probably end up selling some of the mockery, not all the mockery weapons, but some of the mockery weapons, just because they're not personally my favorite. I think right now I'm trying to think. If you, depending on when you purchased and everything, or when you had access to the game, I think that does depend. So I do have the 6 here. I have not sold any of my sidearms. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So 26 currently. I have 4 currently missing because I sold them. I personally bought, I want to say 2 or 3 weapon slots for these guys. Am I realistically going to use every single one of these in the future? Probably not. How often do I ever use the Ursula? Never. Um, the Royal Tines are nice. I like those. But I don't ever use the Ursula, so I could always sell that. Um, Marrow's Bane was not my favorite blade in the world. I could probably end up selling that. Um, but yeah, I know that I know that there's been a lot of fresh. Oh, I forgot oh, because I new weapon. I forgot about that. Let's quickly max this sucker out. And now we're maxed, and now I have useless points. Um, so I know that there's been a lot of discussion about the fact that like newer players got kind of screwed with weapon slots and stuff. The only thing that we can really suggest right now is to just provide your feedback. Thank you for that, Cabu. I don't know if I said your name correctly, but I appreciate that. I do regret everything. But provide your feedback to the team either on the forums or on the private Discord, so that way they can get that feedback. People can put in their input and things like that, and possibly make some changes about it in the future. So, Kavath, I will be doing a giveaway the weekend of the 14th to the 16th. The 14th, 15th, and 16th, I will be doing a big code giveaway. Right now, though, your best bet is to sign up on soulframe.com. That saves your username, and that gives you a chance for their weekly giveaway that happens every Wednesday. They give away 2 to 4,000 codes. And then Tuesday, November 4th, so in 2 days, about an hour and 15 minutes from right now, would be their next dev stream or their next envoy hour. So if you link your Twitch account with your Soulframe account and then watch the twitch.tv/play Soulframe, that's their official site, watch their stream for 20 minutes, you should get a drop from that. But again, if those do not work out for you, I will be doing that big giveaway. If you do exclamation mark giveaway, it should show you that. I will have a video breakdown of like the rules and stuff for my giveaways. But follows are never required for those giveaways. And while they are appreciated, they're never required. And we will be doing that. So those were all codes that were donated from other members of the community, who were really, really awesome and kind to share those codes with other players. We're trying to get in as many people as possible to this game before they, kind of close it off and say, all right, those who have codes are going to be founders and those that don't I don't know that that's going to be the case, but that's just kind of what I've been doing, though, is trying to get in as many people as possible into this game so that they can experience, all of this beauty. I mean, really, minus creepy face. Creepy but beautiful face, right? But yeah, so there are options though out there for folks, and if I can't get y'all a code, you guys can't get a code the other ways. Like, if I ever hear of anything, I do direct folks over to those other options. I know several people have mentioned that they had success over on Reddit, and different places like that. So, like, I try to, gather those locations for folks and send them there to try to get codes and try to get everybody in if I can. I don't need the basic bun. I want to see what the fun bun looks like. Not really a fun bun, but the top tier bun, what it looks like up close and personal. But yeah, so then they have the Ocfomar event, which is going right now. I love how there's enemies here and enemies here, and these two will fight each other if they trigger each other. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go fight these guys over here because they give some really dang good XP. So I'm trying to get rid of these blade that I'm using. So I'm trying to max it out before I... Ooh, that's new. I don't think I can... I can't even open that because there's a body right here. Oh, there it is. Alright, that's interesting. I don't think that was intended, but it's fine. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Hi, guys. I was not fully prepared to fight you. I've been talking so much, I forgot how to fight. Let's go. Sir, give me your soul. Delicious snack, thank you. Flame on. There's one. Ow, biscuits. Ready, set. Big-headed friend, go. Be blind. Be blinded by my big-headed decoy. I love it. Big-headedness of doom. It's wonderful. But yeah. Like I said, and if you guys have any other questions, like, please feel free to ask. I am more than happy to share what I can. If I don't know the answer, somebody in my community will probably know the answer and all the things. So, but I have not been hydrating, so y'all need to make sure you're hydrating. And then in about 20 or so minutes, I am going to have to take a quick break so I can go let the dog outside. But yeah, ask away on your questions. I am very happy to share it. It's only a bisque bun. It's okay. Ooh, that was a slight delay there. Interesting. The bun is free! Oh, this mask is just... I love it. They did such a great job with it this year. Not that last year's was terrible, but like it was a very unexpected event last year. And it looks just like perfectly creepy. It's wonderful. Basic bun, here we go. Thank you for that, Giraffalis Chapim? I feel like I butchered that, but I appreciate that. I do regret everything. Welcome in. Lots of regret around here. Like this, coming up here to fight these guys when they are probably... Yep, I was gonna say, higher level than my weapon currently is. Ooh, give me your soul. Somebody said that they were having issues where if you, stole a soul, it was, or smote them, I should say, they were crashing. I have not experienced that, so I'm trying to see if I can get it to re-trigger. Ooh, we went up 3 levels and I was not paying attention. So that is why I absorbed their, soul there. But, yeah, I'm not seeing that issue that they are having. The only crash I did end up having was earlier, and that was down here in, Stroyek. So, I don't know. Maybe it's, who knows? Soulframe is new. Yes and no. So it's not fully released yet. It is currently only in pre-alpha. It has been in pre-alpha since late 2023. The team is kind of doing this thing where they are giving people access to the game early. It's not a guarantee, but there is like a lot of codes floating out there. Um, and then if you want to earn a code yourself, you can sign up on soulframe.com. That's way number one. They give away 2,000 to 4,000 codes every single. I need to make this like a thing where it's like I say, oh, I didn't realize these guys are babies. I was killing pumpkins earlier, squashes, and I forgot that I triggered these guys. My bad. Hee hee hee, you're all dead. Alright, ready, set, last one. But yeah, so signing up on soulframe.com, that's gonna be the best bet. Way number 2 is linking your Twitch and your Soulframe account and watching the official Soulframe Twitch channel on Tuesday, 2 days from now. 2 days and about 11 minutes. Well, an hour and 11 minutes from right now. And hi, Peter. There is a cat creeping. Where did he go? Oh, hi, buddy. There's a cat creeping right there. Hello. Are you done snoozing? Are you done snoozing, sir? Good morning, Smooth. How's it going? You came just in time for Peter to show up. It's like you guys are on the same mental wavelength or something. How's it going? I haven't figured out the Hansel and Gretel thing. Okay, so I realized I never actually answered you on the Hansel and Gretel thing. I'm totally down. I just gotta figure out what the heck I'm gonna wear for that. Yeah, you're reading my cat's mind from a couple thousand miles away. It's, insanity. Oh, please do not scratch the chair, love. Oh, biscuits, I'm gonna die for my kitty cat. It's worth it. It's worth it. My poor child. He's been sorely neglected all day. But yeah, and there it is, death. I did finally do some stitching though, for the first time, and then proceeded to wipe my entire supply of moonsteel threads. But I have bestitched this lovely thing because it is just super creepy and I love it. Yeah, you guys get to attack each other, and I'll just pick up the remnants. Whoever's still here at the end. Hello? Trying to whack you. There we go. Mwah. Hello, love. I love the new mask. That's what I'm saying. Like, and I know I sent you the picture from their official Twitter X page, where they were showing that off, and like it was so freaking cool seeing it on the Warframe. Why are you running backwards, sir? Why are you running backwards? Why are you staring at me like that? It's so weird. But from, their official X page, where they were showing that off and everything. And, yeah, I'm just like, I am definitely needing that in my life. Because it's perfect. I'm gonna be Stitch the Papa mask. Nice. Yeah, I'm just like, they did such a good job this year. Like, last year was like, we were not even expecting them to do an event, and then they dropped the event. But, like, yeah, the masks this year are definitely, like, up there for sure. Well, okay, my thing is only level 20, or not even level 20. It's level 13 right now, so, like, I am severely under right now. Coupled with, not doing a great job of, actually fighting these guys. Got him on the rebound. Get wrecked. I say as I have no health left. That's fine. Everything is fine. But yeah, those ones definitely hit some pretty feet. Alright. Be golden. Be golden. I need to know what the difference is. Nope, it's basic. Dang it! I don't know the difference. It's fine. But yeah, no, Peter's been snoozing all day. Don't let him fool you. I promise. I get my ass whipped a lot with the armored ones. Yeah, it is nice. They are very aggressive. And I know that the people who are, like, running around with, like, the Ode Tempest constantly are probably like, yeah, no, those things are not difficult at all, What? Players would never say that. They would totally say that. But yeah, the Western coast I found more gold animal totems, south less king. Nice. Yeah, I mean, I'm not actively searching. It's just if I happen to come across them, great. I want to see the visual difference. I've seen the visual differences of the beavers and the deer, and I have not found the visual differences in the other critters yet. So, that is what I've been trying to do, sir. Hello, sir. You are just like, oh, so cute, so cute. But no, if we run around with our masks on, I could probably totally do that. I found 4 gray deer. Yeah, the gray ones for sure. I can't figure out what the color of the squirrels are because they still look, brown to me. Um, so I've been trying to like get up close visuals of what they are looking like, and then no idea on the ducks. Like I've seen the ducks. I've definitely interacted with the ducks. Speaking of ducks, I heard it for like a second and then I lost it. There it is. Come back here, Mr. Duck. Sir, come back here. Eh, you know. It's fine. But yeah. Brownie, gray, and they're fast. Of course they are. A lot of rare ducks hanging out at the beach area. Yes, I have noticed the ducks hang out at the beach. The beavers tend to do along the rivers more, but you will still find ducks along the rivers. But yeah, definitely along the coast, that is like purely ducks. Um, and then yeah, just the rest. I'm just like, I want to know the visual differences, and I'm hoarding all the seeds for next year because it's great. But yeah, no, it's been good. Running around and all the things, and like I said, I'm pretty stoked. So I finally got this all stitched up, and then um, what I need to do is get like best armor set eventually, and then just throw on the bestitching stuff. But it's fine. So I ended up bestitching this whole outfit is bestitched. Or at least I've unlocked the bestitching for it. I'm actually wearing the mockery outfit. Um, and then obviously the mask is bestitched, and then I did Orengal's armor, Tubukane's top, and I don't remember what else. Basically 8 items. I wiped out my entire stock though. So we're off to a great start. All of my Moonsteel threads have been used. And I actually had extras because I purchased some extras, and now they're all used, and now I am sad. I know Orangals is great. I do really, and I like the look of it too, which is why I grabbed. Oh, it was the other one was Diora's pants because I like Diora's pants. Um, so yeah, I just grabbed all those for visual bestitching in the future. And I'm gonna be really sad when they go out and release like this epic armor that's like trash stats but just looks beautiful. Um, so it's just gonna be my luck. But like the colors I currently have on my pants, when I was jumping through the armor sets, I ended up throwing on Orengal's armor set, and it looks so good with Orengal's armor set. And I'm like, ooh, I might need to bestitch that. But like, I'm still really enjoying the mockery outfit more than I thought I would for sure. But yeah. It's all the things. It's been good. And then my plan is I definitely need to jump into Warframe 2 because A, I haven't done the alerts. I don't know if the alerts are still live. I haven't done the alerts. And then I finally got Noko, and I haven't actually used Noko yet. So he just finished cooking, and he's waiting for me, Mr. Soulframe coated Warframe there. And yeah, I'm pretty stoked about that. So. But yeah, I welcome in short. Yes, we will be doing that giveaway on the weekend of the 14th, where my plan is to stream all 3 days and have the bot live basically from midnight the 14th until I end it. And we'll do code giveaways on each of those days. So, there are options for y'all for codes. And that is the next planned giveaway. What are you? You're a squirrel. Squirrels everywhere is fine. But yeah, and then I have a video coming out on the 4th with all of like the rules and everything, so I can just be like, here, just watch the video, make it easy. But yeah, nice. All the giveaway stuff for the codes, and then that's actually gonna lead into my stream anniversary on the 19th. So I'm like, I have no plan. I made no plan. Oh, Smooth, I have a request for you right now. If you are able to, you should be able to. I'm gonna turn something on in the channel points, and it's just called testing. Can you just click that? It's worth one whole point. One whole point. Okay, it did totally work. Okay, cool. I'm gonna refund you that. I wasn't sure if I was gonna be able to turn it on mid-stream or not. But that's good to know. So now that I know that it works, this is gonna be great. So I have a new custom one that I'm gonna be working on, and it's not ready yet, but I just wanted to make sure that that was working so that I could just like randomly turn it on, not say a freaking peep, and then let people figure it out. So don't refund. It's fine. it's one whole point. It's fine. But yeah. So that's gonna be part of the stream anniversary stuff as well. And I don't know how that's gonna play out because it is technically on Wednesday, which is gonna be the 19th, which is a family day. So I'm broke now. Yeah, that's fair. One whole point, and you're broke. Yep. But yeah, so the stream anniversary is literally gonna be on Family Day, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's gonna be very, very interesting. So, I may have to do like early stream, take a break for a couple hours with family, and then do big streams. So, yeah. Oh gosh, 8.2. Oh no, what are you saving? Dare I ask what you're saving for? I know nothing what Nuffin's saving for. He's trying to save up for that personal private stream thing cuz he wants he wants me to basically stream face cam the whole time with like itty bitty gameplay. Um but yeah, it's it is what it is. Oh, that did pop up. Okay, interesting. I never know when that's gonna pop up. I've set a weird timer on it, but yeah. Oh, what time is it? Okay. I'll go for a little bit more. And then I gotta take a quick break because I gotta go let the dog out. Because I am alone in the house. It's great. I'm saving for this. Oh gosh, the serenade. I gotta figure out which song I'm serenading him to, and then hope that he's cooperative and will let me hold him. Oh, that's gonna be definitely an interest. I forgot about that one. Yeah, I will definitely have to do. I've got to think of a few songs. No, he doesn't care when I sing to him. He's just like, okay, mom, what are you doing? Why are you weird like this? And I'm just like, I just want to love you. It's fine. But yeah, I'm like, okay, now, yeah, as people are getting closer to that, I guess I do actually need to come up with a song list of things that I gotta sing to him. Serenade my poor child. My poor fur child with his bald booty. As he stares at me awkwardly. But yeah, no, it's gonna be good for sure. Alright, that's edge of the map. I forgot. This is so, like, square. I kind of hope they make it less blocky, because, like, it's always so... I mean, other than... Obviously, that has to get fixed. But I am hopeful that they are gonna make it a little less blocky. You know, it's a little too blocky there. I also transitioned to the kit. Yeah, you enjoy that testing. Disgusting. Fen deserves all the hate that he gets from me. I will never not hate him. Like, he would have to have, like, an insane redemption for me to like him. Like, give me an insane redemption arc for him. Maybe I'll come to like him, but, like, F that guy. That freeloader can rat. Oh, that is not the shiny thing I thought it was. But there should be, actually, some shiny things over here. I'm trying to collect more of the willowfron, the willow wing fronds. So I can make more potions, because, you know, now that they took that away from us. But I have, like, the worst luck trying to get those to drop, even when I go up and, you know, snipe them off their bodies. So, yeah, the willow wings, yeah. I have a hard time getting them to come off. Like, even when I go up and I pick them, like, it doesn't always drop. And I'm like, okay, cool. Alright, right area. Not seeing any glowy glows, though. Or, like, glitters, I should say. But yeah, they definitely do not like me, for sure. And I was hopeful that, like, the pit pocket or something would, like, come in useful with that and give us, like, some extras and stuff. But yeah, I haven't had any luck all around. Okay, all y'all just hanging out there. Y'all can love that dripping tree. Look at that. It just drips. Just melts. Oh gosh, avocado, don't you make noises at me. But yeah, I wish we could charm the main plant as a pet. Honestly, that would be... You should throw that in feedback. I think that would be pretty cute. Oh, hi guys. Don't mind me. Just gonna... Oh, I'm summoning a whole bunch more. Heck yeah, we're gonna have an army after us. Let's go. Look at that, look at that. They're all just like, hey, how dare you come after our stuff? Throw seeds at enemies. Yeah. Look at that, look at that. All of them. I'm just gonna have an army of these guys follow me. This would be great. I know there's been a few people that are like, hey, they just keep following me. It's like, well, you can kill them. You have one more. Which one are you trying to go for? Actually, if you've not... I'm going to do it this way, because otherwise I'm going to accidentally click something I'm not supposed to. I'm going to shift this over here, and move this up here. I have somewhere around here, because I just made a video on this, mask map. Please tell me I actually named it something proper, because that would be just my luck if I did not. Downloads. I don't like any of these options because they are all super sketchy. Stream pieces. Did I throw it in stream pieces? I don't know. I have too many options. Probably on my desktop, actually. Give me desktop. Frame, start, skill, capture, scroll, mask locations. Boom. Boom. There you go. That's actually gonna help. So if you need... Oh, the mama mask, that's gonna be in the starter area. So, that's kind of what I've been using for my reference. I don't know how well the colors come through on that, but that was something that we kind of discovered last week when Fried was running with me, is that the please stop trying to dock my stuff. I appreciate you for trying, but that's not what I want to do. What me and Fried were kind of discovering while we were running around doing mask runs. So hopefully that helps a bit. I'll move that there so I can... Nope, I don't like either option. Alright, shift this here. Shift this here. This has got to shrinkify a little bit. There we go. Perfect. Cool. But yeah. Ghost, yeah, and that too. That as well. So only 3. Yes, Skuldrock, excuse me. There are currently only 3 masks. The first one, the Crone mask, is the very first one that came last year. So that one is making a comeback, and then obviously we have the super adorable one. Actually, I can't even do it from in there because this is be-stitched, so I gotta do it over here. But then we have obviously the little Zook mask and yeah. Okay, and then this guy. So the Papa Peppo mask. Yeah, I know. I need more Moonsteel. I wiped out my 8. Okay, I was having a lot of fun. So, but yeah, so the Lil Zook and the Papa Peppo mask, those ones are new for this year, and this one is just making a comeback from last year. So, But yeah.
Trab, everything's
So I
fine.
do I did kind of throw that together and threw that in my guide video that is out there. So should probably pin that while this event's still ongoing, but we'll worry about that later. I have one fragment, but requires spider silk. Yes. Okay. So you're gonna have spiders in a couple of areas. One of them is gonna be right over here. So if you are near Fort Kieranhold, you can kind of go a little bit northeast. Right there, there's a giant pit right there, and then of course where the mama spider is up here as well. And then yeah, the Neathens as well for sure. So I tend to forget to go to the Neathens, so I do forget to tell people to go there. But yeah, so spider threads, you're gonna get those there, and then obviously the rotten fronds are fairly easy to obtain as well. So there are options for you. Yeah, the Neathens is honestly a nice little thing. I just always forget to go into them, and I feel bad because like I know they put in like all this effort. Actually, I'm just gonna head over there because why not? Um, I will forget by the time I get there. It's fine. I will squirrel and be like, "Why did I come over here?" But yeah, it's it's really awesome though, and I'm really glad that they kind of added that in. It did kind of like they did have the increase of the squash this year, the squash seeds that you need to actually craft them. But that's okay because like I mean, I see one right there. I see one right there. Like they're very very common as you're running around the map. So you know, no need to. Oh, biscuits, run away. Run away from the level ones. I'm pretty sure there should be chests that spawn in Neathens. Did they actually end up fixing that? Because I did not. I haven't gone to test it since they dropped this update. If they did, that'd be great. So. Yeah, the mama doesn't necessarily do it, but there are some baby spiders that do kind of pop up around there. So, that's why I kind of said those two areas. More enemies. Don't mind me. Come forth, army. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. They're just popping up everywhere. That is just, I love it so much. But no, that, like, it is really, really cool, though. I do like seeing, because this was actually the first time that those enemies were ever introduced to the game. So they did reuse them in the, crypts as enemies with the Circade helmet on, and then they also added them in as enemies when you're doing the Undercity stuff, and it's the quest for finding ancient artifacts and stuff. So I think running the area and resetting may get more spiders. Honestly, yeah, that's fair. But yeah, the 30 plus, that one was definitely hard to swallow on that because I'm like, damn, there goes all my spider silk. Spider thread. I keep calling it silk. It's not spider silk, but that's what I've been calling it. Spider silk and spider silk threads. Um, you know, English is wonderful, and my brain doesn't remember most of it, so it's fine. But yeah, so I'm like, it did wipe out like my entire supply, so I do actually need to go and reinforce that supply as well. Actually, when I get over there, I am gonna have to take a quick break because I do see the dog is like, "Hey, I need to go." Um, so I'm just gonna rush over there really, really quickly and take a quick pause so I can go let her out into the restroom, and I will be right back. Hi, buddy. Hello, sir. What's wrong? What time is it? All right, we're good. It's come on. You know how to get up here. Sir. Please do not claw my chair. Come, come on. All right, we're right above. All right, I'm gonna whack this real quick. I'm gonna go let the dog out. Biscuits. I was trying not to trigger the guys. Oh well, it's fine. I'm sorry, Peter. We gotta go let the dog. I know your favorite thing in the world. Let the dog go out, but not you. So yeah, when I come back though, I'm gonna dive in and go and get some spitters murdered. But yeah, I will, be right back. Boom. I'm back. Fortunately, the dog is... she's adorable, but dang, does she like to take her time outside. Alright, those guys are just chilling there. I guess we could kill them. There's a nice little downward spot there. Peter is mad, though, because I wouldn't let him outside with the dog. Because he lost his outside privileges for a while. Then he decided to go and jump into our neighbor's yard. So, which wouldn't be the problem. That's not the problem at all. The problem is he went straight for the construction zone that I'm trying not to let him go into. So... that was the problem, but he doesn't know the difference, and I just don't want him to get eaten by the machines that they have over there, because they are churning out the dirt and stuff, and new builds and everything, so I just don't want him to get eaten. Spiders! Wow! Oh gosh, they're level 29. Okay, come on, come on. Really? Hello? Hello. Hello. Can't even lock onto these guys. What in the heck? Are they even attacking me? What is happening? Peter went straight. He really, honestly, like... and I was just like, you know, I can't... there we go. Spread. Spread. We got some spread, y'all. Told you. English is... what is happening right now? Hello? That was so weird. I have no idea what was happening there. It's fine. It's perfect game. Perfect game. It's only on certain enemies. Like, that was, yeah. Well, the other thing is, spiders do not, and this is actually something I've only seen, oh, did you play Peter's song when I wasn't paying attention? This is something I've only seen in the villagers, but the spiders also do not have souls. So when you do the soul pulse on them, they don't show up. So villagers and spiders do not have souls. Confirmed. Whether or not that's true, I don't know. We're not going to the Undercity, but yeah. Mora's hand also breaks boss movement sometimes. Interesting. Yeah, I don't test that one enough to know. And I won't test that one enough to know. I just am personally still not a fan of Mora's hand. Again, yeah, see, so, as you can see, so, he's glowing, he's not. He's glowing, he's not. Glowing, not. Soul, no soul. Confirmed. I don't think that's actually true, but it's something I've noticed. Like, the villagers don't have souls, and then the spiders don't have souls. It's definitely very, very interesting. Sir, please make an appearance. Interesting. So if I send out the decoy, then they pop back up. And then they die, and then it's perfect. That is definitely interesting. I don't fight the spiders enough to kind of notice that on a, you know, general basis, but... okay, this is definitely gonna be a boss fight area, though. You're telling me that you've got these things here, and those little itty-bitty spiders are gonna, you know, cause chaos? I don't know. I didn't think villagers have souls. Yeah. No, they don't. But yeah, no, this is definitely screaming, some either boss fight area or, like, definitely something's living here that's more than the spiders, because I do not think the spiders are causing that much chaos, personally. But yeah, this one is definitely one of the better areas to look for the spiders on the upper world, overworld area, just because, like I said, they have them all over the place, like right here. Up above, down below, and you don't even have to enter the dungeon for it. Dang it! Decoy! Draw him out! A glorious death. And eyeballs that I don't need. Yet. One day I will need them. Ew, one whole spider thread. I'll take it. I don't recognize the area. Is this a new dungeon? No, no, no. This is, well, I mean, depends on what you mean by new. It is, Ducky! Sorry. I'll show you in just a second. We get distracted by ducks. Don't worry about it, okay? It happens. But yeah, so this one is the northeastern side of the map, and then the northwestern side, which is where the spider boss is over here. But this one is this particular location right here, which is an undercity, which is weird, but an undercity map, but a bunch of spiders right in here. So those are the two areas that I personally know. There's probably a few more around the map that I haven't quite found, but no worries, Smooth, you're good. At some point, I definitely need to go get some tea, though, because I am starting to feel like I have been fighting off something in my throat the last couple days. And, yeah, I'm just like, no getting sick. Like, I'm wearing socks right now. Socks are doing nothing for my feet. We have the heater on. Heater's doing nothing. Oop. Don't mind me, just need your little stuffs. See, this would be perfect, just like, bleh, explode out, bleh. No, I gotta steal it from you. Oh, hey, now it's like, is that like guaranteed now? Because that would be very, very nice if that's guaranteed now. Goodbye! Give me your Franz. Delicious snackies, thank y'all. If that's guaranteed, no, that's definitely a lot nicer. Alright, what are you? What? Oh, I know what that is. That is gonna be a, that is going to be a, enemy trigger right there. So you guys are gonna see the, explosion of... How close will it let me get? Oh no, it's a sleeping squirrel. Ah, I was wrong. Even better. Hi, squirrel. I was thinking it was one of the, blue netted, things. I totally missed that. It's fine. We're fine. Peter, Spasmode. Hello, little basic squirrel. Goodbye, little basic squirrel. But yeah, no, definitely worth sneaking up on the animals so you can kind of get a better look at them too. So, map exploration is worth it for the areas and modes to collect the townships, filling codex entries. Yeah. Hello, sir. Welcome back. Welcome back, angry child who's upset because you didn't get to go outside. I know. I'm so mean. I'm so mean. I'm so sorry, buddy. He's just like, excuse me. What I can do. It's actually looking like it's gonna rain outside, so that's also kind of why I don't want to send him out there. But you can always go hang out over there, buddy, if you want to look out the window. As it's doom and gloom right now, which is perfect weather for me. I love the doom and gloom weather. We never got rain growing up, and I like it when I get it. Explosions. I see more. Hold on. We can do this. Maybe not. Aim better. There we go. Hey, there's gonna be more. There's gonna be more. And that's how you cheese the system. But yeah, get your, Ooh, did you hear that? They're making whisper sounds at me. I don't think I've ever actually listened to them make the whispers before. That might be worth kind of looking into. Seeing what they're saying. Excuse me. Totally missed. Not on the return, though. Got it on the return. But yeah, it is definitely worth exploring the map, unlocking all the areas, getting the... Oh my gosh, there's so freaking many. Why? Why are there so many? All of them want to be in this area. Where was that other one? There they are. I want it. Running. Oh my gosh, I'm triggering them all. There's an army of them. I really want to know what they're saying now. That I know that they're saying things and whispering creepy stuffs. But yeah, it's it's good stuff regardless. I see more over there. I don't need it. I don't need it that bad. We're at 96. We're at a better place than we were last year. But yeah, I've been hoarding extra seeds just for next year because I figure we're probably gonna need them. Also, that's not what I thought that was. Um, and you know, I like contributing to my profile bloat, so you know, extra seeds galore. That's my store, and I'm sticking to it. Yeah, I do think I'm probably gonna actually go make some tea here in a minute, just so I can have something warmer to ease my throat instead of, you know, water's good. Don't get me wrong, water is really, really good for you, and stay hydrated, stay healthy. Um, but I do think it might be better for me to do some tea to ease my throat a little bit. Which is funny. Like I took like a hot shower before stream. Which I don't usually do showers this early. But I did not shower last night at my normal time, so I was like, ooh, I'm just gonna, you know, shower before stream. And it was really nice because it was all nice and toasty, and now I'm like, my hair is still feeling like damp and cold. Which, when you're trying to stay semi-warm and healthy, not the best plan. But, you know, it's all good. That was, I thought that was a pumpkin, and nobody saw anything, okay? Am I blind? Maybe. Don't worry about it. I see... I see things sometimes, and I see them incorrectly. Don't mind me. Everything is fine. Alright. We're gonna run away from these guys. Now, the problem with the Willifrons and the Willowwings and all the guys, I have a very bad tendency of just, like, running around and not, like, paying attention, and then I run into them. I'm just saying. You want to tell me that wouldn't have been just great. But I have a really bad tendency to, like, accidentally just run into them and not realize that they were there, and then they all explode, and then I get nothing from them. So I'm trying to be a lot more mindful about keeping an eye out for them. And I know there's a couple areas around here where they tend to spawn, so also trying to keep mindful of that. But we are trying to head towards the Spidor mother, so we can go find her babies. I don't care about the mother herself, the Etheldred. But, yeah, I do want to get some more silk spider threads for my own sanity. And potion making, because you know for a fact that they're going to be using that for more stuff here in the future. So I'm trying to have a nice healthy supply of about 50 items per, just so I can make things. Although it is definitely very, very interesting. So they made those changes with the what's called, right? With the daily, instead of getting your daily Cloud Quell potion, now it's, you have to brew it, and you have to use, like, a ton of the Willowing. Oh, the Voltaic. Go figure. I don't usually cater my stuff to whatever enemy I'm fighting. But yeah, so, like, with the stuff for the Cloud Quell brewing with Verminia, like, you need a ton of those, right?
I know.
So, you know, you have this, and you have the Cloud Quell. Oh, they did change it. Okay, I feel better. I was like, that's just, like, an insane requirement. I feel better about that then. I could have swore last time I saw this it was like 10 per, and I'm like, I can't even find freaking one. Like, that's bad. I do feel better about 3 then. But the 5,000, that's gonna eat away my cost for sure. So that's gonna be, for sure, very interesting. And then I'm gonna have to go, Toavo, that's fine. I find those in the Weeping Drifts I've been actually neglecting, so that's good to know. But I do like that that's 3. I could have swore I saw 10, and I'm like, when the heck am I ever gonna find 10 of those things, man? Like, but no, 3 I can see. That I can manage. That was weird. Weird sounds. I like getting the creepy sounds though sometimes. I'm waiting. I actually haven't checked yet on the Spotify for Soulframe yet to see if they've added the ambient sounds for the glades in there yet, but like still one of my favorite sounds of all time. Like it just gives the perfect amount of like creepy chill ambiance in the background. So I am definitely looking forward to seeing that posted up whenever they get around to it. I went way too far south and I need to go, yeah, hella that way. I was trying to keep an eye on that and then kind of lost track of that, so go figure. But the ambient, yeah, the Neathans as well. That's actually definitely really really nice. Like I specifically made myself a recording of the glades like very very early on because I'm like the sounds here are just incredible. Um, and I need this sound constantly. So I ended up making myself a recording of it. I just went in and I sat for like 20. Oh, really? That's gonna block me from going up there? That's lame. What about you? Are you gonna block me? No, just going from that way? That's weird. That's weird. Oh, that's because that's an invisible too far. Got it. Um, but yeah, no, like the music in this game, 100% freaking amazing. I love it so much. They really did amazing work on it. You know, I will never not listen to, you know, Keith Powers stuff because it's all like regardless of what project it is, it's freaking amazing. I'll be in Middraft shortly. Yeah, no worries. But yeah, like it's just been absolutely incredible seeing all the stuff they're doing, and like it's not just Keith; it's like the entire team doing stuff. But Keith in particular, I will never not listen to his stuff because like whether it's for Soulframe, Warframe, and or other things, like the music is just it's beautiful. Love it so much. So, excuse me, sir. Can you take some damage here? That would be great. I would like to suck your soul. Just saying. I can't wait to get to the Sky Castle. Oh, that's gonna be a hell of an endeavor for sure. And it's gonna be very, very interesting. Like, I don't know how that's all gonna play out. Sure. You're doing... Why are you just standing there? I don't know. Just chilling. Don't even care about kill. What are you guys doing? You're just sitting there. What is happening? Why are you bestoned? I definitely don't have bestone on. Your guys are just chilling. I don't know. Interesting. I broke them. And now they're just sitting there. Cool. Bugs. It's fine. Like is this game perfect? Obviously no. But it is still very beautiful regardless and very enjoyable. I didn't mean to cancel that. There we go. Do I need those Wisprigs? No. Am I gonna collect them anyways? Obviously. So this passive works nicely too, the roots. Oh, I haven't used it too much lately. I've been just like non-stop with the Siren. Mostly because I unfortunately made the bad habit of like keep using it for everything. I do want to go back to Garen at some point and then get stuck in a route with that. The problem is, like, I'll be running around and be like, oh yeah, here. You know, be blinded, and then it's another pact, and I'm like, that did not do what I thought it was going to do, and now I'm, like, thoroughly confused. So, like, it is my own making that I did this, so. You use the Zelda with the Pied Piper outlet. Nice. Nice. Yeah, that is honestly... We should do a Halloween theme. I'm sorry, an Ocfomar theme. Ocfomar party when you get the Papa Peppo mask and run around. Yeah, it's I can't okay, I keep wanting to call the Papa Peppo mask the Papa Peepo mask, and it's I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why. That's just where my brain goes with that. Okay, I went too far south again, didn't I? Nope, I'm following the river. I did. I need to go very much this way. This is also what happens when you don't put up your guiding points. You get squirreled and you just travel along the path. The path of chaos. Uh, nice, yeah. That'd be awesome. Totally down for that. But yeah, like I said, at some point I'm probably either gonna take like an hour or two break and then jump back in to either Warframe or Pokemon. That's the word I'm trying to say. Ew. Hello. Oh, this is an exit, isn't it? Yeah, it's an exit. Hey, it was still fun. Let me in. I do like that there's literally nothing here. You can't even see like a door. It's just the vines. Just the vines. But hi, okay, guys, what are we doing here? What was that? Awkward climbing? I don't know. Well, doesn't matter. You're dead. All right, where's your stupid that friend? That friend, the sniper, who's dead. Doesn't matter. He's dead. Perfect. Perfection. But yes, I do like finding some of the like the alternate exits and stuff now all over the place. It's been really, really nice to see them implementing more and more. Chaos and glorious destruction. Honestly, yeah. But yeah, so I got Noko. I'm really, really stoked. I need to, actually mess with him. And then at some point, I need to do, before they go away, the alerts for Warframe. So, that would be smart to log in and do before they're gone, if they're not already gone. So, yeah, it's been, it sucks because I was sick yesterday, and, that was my plan for yesterday, and that all got shot to hell, so it's all good. Alright. To the mama that I totally, definitely kill every single 3 hours. I don't even touch any of the bosses anymore. Oh, biscuits, it's gonna hurt. Oh, it didn't. Hi! Nice to meet you. Ow, that was not nice. That was very much not nice. So rude, lady. So rude. That was... If nobody told you... Why are you not attacking? Why? What am I doing that is breaking everything? Okay, I am clearly doing something. Because everything keeps breaking. Like, I broke the mockery. Now I'm breaking Etheldred. She's not even attacking me. I don't have to do anything here. Just click. Yeah, I'm doing something. Something is, something's going on here. And I don't know what it is. Her AI gets broken. Well, her AI was getting broken. The, mockery earlier were all broken. Where's my spiders? Give me some spider babies! Nothing. So rude. Did I just hear somebody yell gruel? There is no way that they have seen me here. Right? There is no way they were yelling gruel because they saw me and now they're making their way down here, right? Okay. I'm not hearing it anymore. That was weird. I have noticed, though, that, like, the enemies are spotting me, like, at stupid distances that make absolutely no sense. So I have been trying to keep an eye on those because it is very weird. I'm waiting for them to add stuff in here. I like this little hidey hole. This hidey hole I would make into, like, a little mini base. And then just, like... I hope that they give us these things for our Nightfold to decorate with, because I would 100% decorate my Nightfold with those. Just saying. Just saying. Give us some decor. I will be decoring my life away. Hello, Spidors. The no-sold Spidors. Witten, yeah. Though I've got Witten now, so I'm not worried about that. Yay! 2 threads. Nice. We got lucky that time. But yeah, I always forget to go into these areas, so I haven't explored them as much. There it is. There's the transition. Every time I see him, I want to blast him, and I always forget to actually do that. Alright, ready, set. Pop the cork! Ah, biscuits. Spiders have no souls. And they explode. Give me all the Drex. That's the part that I don't understand with these, is that you get Drax from them. Like, I can understand getting the mushrooms, but it's the Drax that I'm like, I don't understand how that works logically. Alright. Okay, good. You're taking me down, therefore I'm going this way. This is my logic, so I make sure I explore all the places, just in case. But yeah, you want to tell me that just the spiders are causing this? No. Something else is living in here, I swear. The little Cabbage Patch kiddos. Yeah, honestly, yeah, they're pretty good. But again, I understand the Neath cap. I don't understand the Drax part. The Drax part throws me off. What was that? Oh, Dewspore, okay. And then it's like you go around and like how I know if there's an enemy coming is I do a soul pulse. And then I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, there's an enemy. And then no, boom, spider will pop up. And I'm like, wait, how does that make sense? I don't know. They have no souls. They're gonna get you. I would, like, yeah. Well, and I'm sure it will be, soon. I mean, we just got Orengal replayable, so, I'm pretty certain that we're gonna get, that. You good? I love how drunk they get. It's so... it's so good. Alright, I see what I need. I don't remember where that is. I will find it. But yeah. Yeah, like, I'm not worried about it. I know that it will be replayable. Like, in my brain, it will be replayable, whether or not it actually is. But in my brain, regardless, it will be replayable. I just don't know if they're gonna have it like lock in or not. So like, kind of like how those like certain missions that you do in Warframe, you make certain choices and then they lock in your decision that you made, kind of thing. I don't know if they're gonna do. Oh, biscuits, that's gonna hurt. I don't know if they're gonna do that or not. With this, or if they're gonna just let you always make a different choice. So like if you know, accidentally chose one wolf pup or another, are they gonna let you change that? Is it gonna be a permanent decision? I just need to check this real quick to make sure it's not anything. Oh, I don't care about that. We're fine. Oh, biscuits! I do care about that, though. Don't kill me. Ow! Don't click buttons. Don't click stream buttons. Okay. This is what I need to get, one of those Stream Deck thingies outside of my phone so that this does not happen. Alright, I need to find the water thingy, my bopper. Because it'll lead to over there. So, yes, I need to find the water thing. So I need to go back to climbing. We'll get there, we get there. But yeah, I had an idea. I wonder if you have attack speed on it, will the enhance the charge rate of the Seer Impact? You know what? I haven't even thought about that. Let me see. I don't even remember what the heck I threw on my weapons. I think I did all the same stuff that I did previously, so I have like all the armor buffs to it. Hi, Pupper. Bye, Pupper. Let's see here. Not you. That's not gonna be the right one. It's gonna be this one. I'm clicking the wrong animal. Okay, not the armor. Oh, dang it. I did need to actually have that on there. Now that I'm thinking about it, staggers, enemies, attack speed, maybe. Do I not have any? I apparently don't freaking rank up any of the dang squirrels. Go figure. Boom. Squirrel increased. Alright, 10% attack speed. It might. We'll find out. I'll be logging in game. No worries. And if you want to hop in, please feel free to hop in. I'm just kind of squirreling about as, you know, one does when playing this game. Gotta test it. Yeah, I never, I shouldn't do that, but I don't typically, I don't know what my brain was just trying to say. I don't typically, pay attention to speed rate, because I usually just do the, okay, I'm not going in there because I am missing the thing in here, which means there's a purple thing I'm missing, which means I gotta find the purple thing. Not you. This way. Right, purple thing, where art thou? There it is, I see it. Purple thing. Hi, purple thing. And there we go. Rotation of the roots and fruits. Because this is Warframe. Just kidding. This is not Warframe. But yeah, if you want to pop in, please feel free to pop in. As I run around awkwardly. There it is. That's what I was looking for. I love it. I knew there was a purple thing. Oh, you biscuits. Get out of here. Yuck. Disgusting. Get out of here, you soulless creature. Shiny. Delicious. Again, I don't understand the Drax part. I understand the rest of it. I don't understand the Drax. Perfect. Waddle, waddle. It's time to go. This is gonna hurt. It's fine. Running. I do like this, though. Like, I do like a lot of the stuff that they added in. Or, like, mechanics that they have in-game already. But, like, they're just reusing it. I like that as well. Because I feel like that was one of the things that kind of, like, and they probably will in the future, but, like, that was one of the things that kind of drove me crazy about, like, certain missions in Warframe where they would, like, with the new War Quest, where it's like you're introduced to all these brand new mechanics, and then you proceed to never use those mechanics again. So, like, it's really cool and interesting because it's like, you know, you are getting some backstory and some, like, experience of how, you know, these creatures operate and stuff, but at the same time, you're never gonna use this again. And it's like, you know, why waste all of that time and all of that effort developing these skills and then never possibly using it again? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. I am crazy. Do not respond to that. But yeah. And no worries. No worries, Smooth. But yeah, I'm just like, I don't know. Like, am I crazy in thinking of that? Like, if they were to come back and be like, hey, like, we added this mechanic where you can summon this, you know, summon this mech and go blow it up. Like, okay, yeah, cool. Like, we saw that in, you know, the quest and blah, 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 and now we're seeing it, like, in action here. Okay, awesome. But it's like, that's not what happens. So it's like, I don't know if it's like they were Warframe ideas that kind of got nixed or something, where it's like, yeah, we were going to do a Warframe that could do this mechanic, but then we kind of nixed the idea, but like, the stuff is all there, so we implemented it into this quest. I don't know. That, like, to me, I mean, I guess that would kind of make sense in a weird way. But at the same time, I'm like, that's a lot of effort and stuff to put into that, only to just proceed to never use it again. So, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the stuff that they do, but it's kind of weird. But Oh, okay. Who's gonna attack? Oh, you're gonna attack. Never mind. I was gonna say, sometimes they don't attack. I've been drugged. I've been drugged. The children have drugged me. Alright, where are you? Where are you? Dead. That's where you are. Dead. Hey, just got a notification. Who is that? Smooth. It's smooth. But yeah. I don't know. Like I said, it's kinda definitely interesting. Ooh. Good, you're not sending me this way. Perfect. Making sure. Whack. Oh, come on. There we go. No. No. Sad. Boo. Give me the Drax. But yeah, that's just kind of my thoughts on that. However, I am really happy though that they are not afraid to explore new things and new opportunities in their games. And like you never know when, something like that they introduce like might actually make it into gameplay later and stuff like that. Like, and that, like, to me, that's kind of cool because it's like, hey, yeah, we're using this, but we're using it to test certain systems and stuff. And, if it works, it works, and if it doesn't, like, okay, that's fine. But, yeah, it's definitely very, very curious to kind of see at times. And so, I am definitely... Did I come in this way? Why am I not recognizing this direction? No, it's just a little dead end I haven't been up. Okay. Got it. But again, let me decorate my nightfall with all these shiny things. I will absolutely do it. But yeah, the minute that they start introducing, like, decorating mechanics, though, it might be a bad day for me, because, that is one of my favorite things in the world to do, in Warframe, is just finding, like, new and interesting ways to, decorate and do things, and yeah, I'm just like, all right. So I know we know that they are gonna be having. Well, they've mentioned that they are gonna be doing. Okay, you're going that way, so I'm going this way. They have mentioned that they are gonna be doing guilds. I was gonna say clans, but they are guilds. We just don't know when they're going to be implementing those and what they are going to look like. If they're going to have like a shared guild space or anything like that, we don't know. So like I am definitely very, very curious to kind of see how it all plays out in terms of that. But yeah, bring on the decorating, man. I am a sucker for all the decor, Ooh. Let me in there. Let me in there. Somebody got stuck in there. They're like, yeah, we should probably close that off. It happens. A time or two. Okay, you are sending me that way. Okay, let's go. Oh, that was invisible. Invisible awkwardness. That's fine. But, yeah. So I do, like I said, I am planning on, taking a break. I'm gonna have to go do dinner. I'm gonna have to go kind of take care of some stuff, let the dog out a bit more. Hello, there he is. That's what I was looking for. The big guy. The big one. The biggin. Don't you ring your bell at me, sir. And now he's a giant cabbage. Excellent. Yeah, you better run, coward. Oh, he dove out of that. That's kind of funny, not gonna lie. Where did they run to? I don't know. Maybe they went this way. But yeah, my plan is I'm gonna have to take a break, though, here pretty soon. And go take care of some stuffs. And then come back and either play Pokemon or Warframe. Chances are it's probably gonna be Warframe, just because I need to test out some Noko stuff, because he is the Soulframe code. I'm telling you that he is so Soulframe coded. I call him the Soulframe coded Warframe, because it is just all the vibes. And I've heard nothing but good things about him, so I am pretty stoked about that. But yeah. What time are we at? Ooh, 4 o'clock. Okay, you know what? This is actually a really good wrap-up point. Ertz. Okay, Ertz, I'm so... you would walk in right now. Damn it. Hi, Ertz. I'm probably gonna go jump into Warframe in a couple of hours. I'm just gonna take a break so I can go take care of the dog and the cat and figure out food situation and all the things. So if you want to jump into Warframe later, I'll be on Warframe later. Also, how have you been enjoying the event? I have unlocked, as you can see, our lovely mask. I'm currently wearing the full mockery outfit, but I did be-stitch the mask to look like this because obviously. Um, your timing, I swear, is just impeccable though. And I did miss. Oh, I didn't even get the notification that I missed a barrel. Son of a biscuit eater. All right. I'll mark that. It's fine. We're fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. But yeah, for right now, I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. Yeah. And then, yeah, like I said, this is the last of my week for the Ocfomar bits. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Ertz, I'm doing good. Shoot me a thing. I'll chat with you on DMs. But yeah, I appreciate you guys. Like I said, I'll be back in a couple hours. I just need to go get some food. I need to go walk the dog a little bit before it starts, actually raining because it's looking darker and darker here. So I gotta go walk the dog, go get some stuff taken care of. I will be back probably by 6, so in about 2 hours from right now. And then get some tea and stuff to kind of ease my throat a little bit, just because I am getting that cough coming back. So, otherwise, I'm doing great. I appreciate you guys. Fried was here the whole time. No worries. It's all good. I'll go to sleep very soon, so it's fine. Like I said, about 2 hours, I'll probably be back. But I appreciate you guys. I will try to be on earlier tomorrow, just to kind of get more peeps in and everything. But I appreciate you guys. If I see you in 2 hours, great. And if not, no worries. Stay happy, healthy, drink your water, stay hydrated. It is nasty time of year. And yeah, I'll be back about 2 hours. See ya.